Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Who's there early? What's up, what time? How are we doing, lads? So this is going to be our potential last Guildquest stream. I think we have now officially done a full rotation. We'll see how it goes going forwards. Might just have videos instead, but it's been a fun little trek doing the streams twice a week. I've been more consistent than the Senkamon streams, and I actually have to do Senkamon in like the next 2 days, which is kind of crazy and scary because I ain't done on any of my accounts, and I have 3 accounts. Let me just make sure. How long do we have till Senkamon's gone? Happy Thanksgiving, by the way. I don't celebrate Thanksgiving in the UK, but happy Thanksgiving, boys. All right. Having said that, I am starving. I am starving. All right, so we have less than 40 hours to do Guildquest. So yeah, sorry, Senkamon. All right. I think we're just good to go. We're gonna do the. We're doing some Guildquest today. We're gonna be doing the Melee Captain Guildquest for today's stream, boys. We're gonna probably rush through them. Because the last couple of streams we've been spending like 2 to 3 hours on Guildquest, which is like, damn. Not today though. I thought I was gonna rush through them pretty quick. Let's claim these soul tickets. More reason to kind of like rush out these Guildquests because we have like 80 tickets to use right now. Claim all those. There we go. My Guildquest AIDS tickets now are on time. Right, a reset. Full stamp doesn't carry over through links. No, only the stats do. If you're talking about the bonus ability, only the stats. Mm. The good thing is, starting from next week, we can finally do a clearance history and not have to do the hard difficulty, which has been annoying. Quick question though, was this the very first week of Guildquest? Or have they changed the schedule again? Was this seriously our first Guildquest week? Ranger Sparta? I think it was. I remember talking about... No, Melia Sparta, right? Someone correct me. I can't remember that was the first week. It might... It wasn't? First Range title. Okay, I thought so. That's awkward then. They better fix the clearance history. Because for those that don't know, the clearance history messed up because they changed the order of guild quests. And then when you did clearance history, it was recalling a different guild quest. So hopefully they fix that. Because if next week comes and we can't do clearance history, oh, that's going to suck. Should you summon for Retsu? We'll have it before you summon up later today. Essentially, long story short, the banner itself is obviously good. You know, with Yachiru Unohana, with Yamamoto and Chojuro. They're still worth going for. They're still some of the best and most valuable characters in the game. But, there's a big but. Obviously, the fillers aren't good. Fillers are mediocre. Many only only Drukum has like usage nowadays in what do you call it? For Brave Hours. But the thing is, like, the fillers are bad because they're old characters, but they're never going to be good. So, like, if you're wanting to wait for Yachiru to have good fillers, you're going to be waiting upwards to a year. So, like, you might as well just summon. If you want Yachiru, if you want Chojuro, if you want Yamamoto, pull. But, probably wait to see what end of month is. Just in case, because it is here when end of month is active. So, yeah, it's worth summoning if you want the characters. There's an issue? Have they just did they just, like, copy-paste the last post? First one was Rain Soripa? Yeah, okay, I remember now. Alright, let's just jump straight into it, boys. Jump straight into it. It does have pity now. Reruns most likely aren't going to have pity, but we're not going to find out till Killgate reruns. Because the Killgate's banner was the first banner to have pity. So one would hope, going forward, every banner that has had pity, when it reruns, it gets pity again. But it's most likely only going to be for new banners. We'll find out next month, though, right? Killgate's returning next month, by the way. If Yachiru's returning now, Killgate's likely going to return next month with Bambi and also Big Iban. How can you tell the difference between an SP character and an attack character or NADs? Quickly go over it. So, simple idea. There's 3 things to look for, right? Let's use Esno. He has more SP than attack. Usually you have like 200 more SP than attack. So he has 200 more XP. If you remove his SP stat, you'll see it more clearly. So you can see their stats. More SP than attack, SP character. You look at his soul trait, it's strong attack recharge. A normal attack character, an attack-based character is not going to have recharge. There are a few characters out there, but that's far few in between. So just look at the stat. What do you have more in? That's most likely the character, the stat you want to invest in. At the same time, SP characters have Frenzy, attack characters have Flurry. Those are like the three things. So look at the stat. Whatever has more is probably the one you want to invest in more. And then look for the skill Flurry or Frenzy. If they don't have either or, they're a bad character and it doesn't matter what you invest in. Because they're not worth using. So yeah. Main thing to look for is the attack stat and the skill Flurry or Frenzy. If it's Frenzy, they're SP. If it's Flurry, they're attack. And to be fair, keep this in mind. Most characters released in this game are SP, right? Like, look at this. How many Knight characters have we had since 8th anniversary? At least of the ones that I pulled for, we've had one. And that is Yamamoto. Other than that, it would be Yami. So we had 2 Knight characters out of like 3 months. So keep that in mind. Knight characters are kind of rarely a thing. Occasionally they come back, you know. Occasionally we get one. But most of the time, and some of the more hyped up, most hyped characters in the game are SP. So yeah. Can 1-5 Inohana solo GQ? Probably not. We tried it last time. I'll try it again this time. This might not be the best example because it's Captain Week. But if you give her the Frenzy... Sorry, if you give her the Focus bonus ability, it might work. We'll see how it goes. So let me make my team. We are going to just do a nuke team with Bambi for the high difficulty right now. Yeah, it's best to wait for end of month. I doubt end of month. So the thing is, end of month has potential to be better. And the thing is, if end of month is premium, then it can get other good premium characters as fillers, right? So keep that in mind. I doubt as banner characters though, end of month will be better than this banner right here that's coming back, Yachiru. Because Yachiru is the best character in the game. So for her to get outclassed, we would have to get like an Omega Broken character for end of month November, which I don't see happening. Potential though, potential. But at the same time, even if they are better than Yachiru somehow, they'll probably be a different attribute. Game subs today is Titty Milk. It's my favorite. That kind of sounds weird to say. It's one of my favorite flavors. I like Blowhole Blast better. It's the Shy Lily flavor, but I'm running out of it. So I'm trying not to drink all of it, right? But I have plenty of Titty Milk to go. That sounds so bad. Alright. Let's find full stam. We're just gonna do a nuke rooster with this team. It is range resistance, but Bambi has sharpshooter, right? So we can just nuke through. What I'm looking for is soul trait. Full stam. Why does Yama have those links? What? Oh, man was already set up. I could have just did... Okay. That's annoying. Damn, we haven't had a speeder Captain Killer in time. Bambi is ranged, yes, but this is the hard difficulty. So we're just using a Soul Bomb in combination with Yachiru's SA1. Or SA3, we should nuke. The last time, by the way, I'm doing the hard difficulty. Can you believe it? Because after this, I shouldn't have to touch the very hard difficulty. Sorry, the normal difficulty. Still feels great putting that t-shirt on, boys. Feels amazing. Feels amazing. Where's the Swiper sticker? There it is. The boss one hit you? Who's the final boss? There are some characters that are like kind of dirty like that. Do that. Do that. Do that. That looks good. And then you're there for the boost. This should be a good team. Kenny's found a boss. So unfortunately, he's a power character. When we're using Bambietta right now. Swiper sticker over Masanga if you have Swiper and Captain. Not a clean nuke. That's fine now. We just need Yachiru to use our strong attacks. There we go. Look at that SA3. If only she used that when we nuked. If only she used that when we nuked. There we go. Triple Aaron end of month. I was actually thinking before the stream, lads. If we get a new Aaroniero, right? it might be the last Aaroniero we ever get. And that's kind of heartbreaking, because he's not going to be OP, right? He's most likely going to be a mid-month character. I was thinking that literally an hour ago. I was like, damn. If we do get Aaroniero, it's the last Aaroniero I'm probably ever going to get. Because, like, it's taken us... We haven't got it yet. Don't know when we're going to get it. But it's been like 4 years, 5 years since the last one. Alright, we built it very hard. Yatsu is getting set up. Let's take off her links. Or let's take off this link. So yeah, just to elaborate a bit more. If you are using Yatsu, go with Sorper sticker. It's 40% instead of 30%. Where's the chat? You're right. There it is. For some reason, I don't know why it was removed. Let's put on Momo. I think that's a good... You offer more stats. GQ is kind of hard. Yeah, there's not that many leads. If you don't have Yatsu, it's kind of rough, in all honesty. I'm not sure who you would like bring otherwise. All right, so what's my plan? We're definitely bringing Yama, right? What's the play here, boys? So that's all by mini captain. Now, most of my captain killers are kind of bad, unfortunately. Wrong sticker. Oh, what did I put on? Oh, no. Oh. I would have double-checked anyway, but I appreciate it. Where's that T set? Oof. That feels good. Wana Kuryoshiki? Well, Final Boss is power, so preferably you don't want to bring him. But it's not bad, actually, because he does help you get through the 4th boss quicker, and Yatsu alone pretty much solos the boss. So in this case, I'm going to do Yuha. Let me try this team first. Let's try this team first, right? Yeah, let's do the Akron team. Dodge and Pierce Barrier. I don't even use him in Brave Battle, so let's go change that. And then let's go use Akron. We might as well keep the chappies on Akron. Akron's not doing any damage. And I asked you lads this a couple of days ago or last week. I didn't realize how many Akrons there were. Like, so Akron is a 20% side buff, and then 40% more damage to enemies not to a certain stat element. I thought he was the only one. Jushiro, which is super unfortunate that he didn't get into post selection, by the way. He's also an Akron for tech. Soripers. Like, he buffs... Let me just double check. Unfortunately, there's no, like, OP tech character to use. Like, I mean, Toshiro and Quincy Ichigo are good. Most of Toshiro, but Toshiro doesn't have weakening, so it's not... Maybe it would be good. I haven't tried it. Let me check, just double check if Jushiro is that. Yeah, man, bro, Jushiro's kind of good, you know. We kind of got robbed for him not getting post selection. Not only is a 10+ Linkshore character for speed potions, he also buffs Soriper characters' attribute damage by 40% and 20% strong attack damage to Soripers. That is like the perfect character alongside any broken Soriper that character that's technique. Told me what? I wanted Jushiro to get in. I didn't, personally, I know everyone's hating on Ishin. I don't want Sun in. Sun to me is the weighted spot. I only, personally, I have Sun and Ishin. Ishin, I want dupes of, so I don't mind Ishin getting in because I want him 5-5. But Sun, bro, I have her. I don't want her. I don't want dupes of her either. Like, sure, you could get free Sun dupes and get the plus 15 potions in single player, but I don't do single player IZ. So, like, Sun for me is the wasted slot. So if I could personally, if I could change the votes, I would take off Sun and put on Jushiro. I think for most people out there, you would take off Ishin and put on Jushiro. Does the skill work if Jushiro dies? We have no idea. I assume no, but I haven't tested it. We're going to just give him chappies just in case. Because yeah, he literally doesn't matter. Let's change Yuha to full stam and attack. Oh no, we're going to do attack and focus actually. Because unfortunately, I only have one Yuha dupe. Or just one Yuha. Attack and focus will be better here. Because he's most likely going to get hit. Man, honestly, that's like the most underrated skill, you know, that we got with this new update. Giving characters focus is kind of insane. Like, look at this. Finally. You know how awkward it was giving characters bonus abilities for Nat characters when they can't really get anything? Like, full stam? They don't keep the full stam most of the time. And there was nothing else to give, like damage to a certain stat element, but again, you're not always inflicting that. This is way better, because now he has a 1,000 focus. Didn't want Sun. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, if you saw the thing, the votes, the video we made, Jushro was like 500 votes shy of getting into the top 6. It was actually Sun that came 6. It depends on... I counted the votes like a few hours after the cutoff point. I don't think it matters that much anyway. But Ishin had one more vote more than Sun. So, you know, if anyone technically... Sun shouldn't have been in it, bro. Sun shouldn't have been in it. Because at least with Ishin, you know, everyone has to play Brave Hours. And yeah, if you have him once, you're still... Getting him dupes ain't bad. Getting dupes ain't bad because you're going to use him in Brave Hours. He's one of the best Brave Hour characters. Alright, so... This is going to be our very first team. Why didn't I use the free ability change? I don't want to use them. We only have 2. I change my bonus abilities like 4 times a day. Multiple times. So, I'm not using any of those items until they're super common. Until I have like 100 of them. As of right now, I'm keeping them because they are a rare item. I don't need to use them. I have plenty of potions to change. But as of right now, they're not common enough for me to use them. How you doing, Duffy? Alright, lads. Team number 1. Is this team going to work? We're about to find out. It should. So we have Yachu as our number 1 spot here. She has full stamina and also damage to weaken. Let's actually give her damage to weaken on SP, boys. I think SP, right? Just more consistent. Plus, we have the SP boost. I assume SP will be better. Let's go SP. Oh, so that's quick little update. Because we were doing some IT yesterday. My apologies. If anyone ever joins me in IT when I'm autoing with Ichigo, if I die and don't revive, it's not me being toxic. It's just me being away from the computer and I didn't realize I died. There are times where I realize I come back and I see the clear time's like 4 minutes. I'm like, oh no, I probably died, didn't I? Because usually if I don't die, the quest we clear is like 2 to 3 minutes. But if it's any longer than that, it's like I died and I kind of force people to revive because I wasn't reviving. That's not me doing it on purpose. That's just me being away from the computer. Real quick for the little update. I have 14 characters left to T20 for technique. That's how many potions? 3 times 14. 42,000 super links of potions and I'm done. And we have 6k here. So we're getting there. We are getting there. Blue chat. So Bird Girl 5-5 chat. Bird Guy will do more damage. We're talking about Abirama, right? The problem with Abirama... Let me check his base damage output real quick. The problem with Abirama is that he wants to do more damage to enemies not afflicted by an element, but you're most likely going to inflict an element, right? With Yachu, it's not bad, actually, because Yachu doesn't always inflict status elements. He has Start Barrier. Yeah, definitely go with Bad Guy. And even if the damage is not high, you know, let's say you do inflict a status element, you still have 70% normal attack damage. And you're immune to weakening. Chad isn't. Unless we're talking about the... I'm thinking of the speed Chad, right? I assume you're talking about power Chad. Yeah, it's definitely still bring Abirama. But that's the point. The item is Dream. But the thing is, like, I don't want to... I mean, if I've changed my bonus abilities, like, 15, 20 times since it got in... Like, that item got added. So, like, I would have been long used it. So, I'm just going to wait until they have, like, a bunch of... To have a bunch of them. And then I'll start using them. Do you use Icon because you don't have Orihime? No. So, Orihime is a team booster. So, just 43% extra attacks. Icon here is giving us 20% sads. 20% sad. And 40% more damage to weakened enemies. Because we're going to apply weakening. So, this buff, no one else gives. And remember, Icon only gives that. Icon only gave this because he was bugged. On release, he gave 20% sad when he shouldn't have. So, instead of removing that and then having to refund everyone, they just gave him the extra skill. So, he's not supposed to have this skill. It's a fluke that he has it. So, he should not be this good, but he is. Does Yuha not have immunity? Ah, that sucks. Do I want to give him immunity? I think I just farm it. He's not really there to do damage. A bit of damage, sure. Many there for our team boost. Let's just go with it. Let's go with it. So real quick, for the team, we are using Yachiro, which is the best lead for this week. We have a 5/5, 500 extra SP, full stam, and SP as bonus abilities. When it comes to the links, accessories, we have a fortification pill, a Sorper sticker. If you are using some with both Sorper and Captain, it's better to rock the sticker, Sorper sticker, over Masanga. And then we also do have a T set. Beautiful to say that. When it comes to links, we are using some pretty worked on links. We're getting upwards to 1,500 SP. We have Ichigo, 14% recharge, 16 sad. Momo, with 12% recharge, 16 full stam. And then the free-to-play Chad, Senkomo character, with 25 full stam and also 12% SP. Then we have Yuha. He is going to be our main NAD DPS character and also our team booster. Golden Chappy Chappy Hollow Bait, with just 3 normal attack damage soul traits. He is only 1/5, level 10 attack with attack and focus as bonus abilities. Unfortunately, he is not immune to paralysis, so we might have to change the team and try that again. Maybe have to get lucky with him going into the middle. We'll see how it does go. Then we have Akon. He is here to do 0 damage. He's mainly here for his two buffs. 20% sad to Retsu, 40% more damage to enemies inflicted by an element to Retsu. And that's basically why he is here. We might try a solo Yachiro run. We'll see how it goes. You need better mini captains? Well, Supers, I assume that's because your team died, right? This, you might want to try and bring Maid Orihime. What was the strategy again? The poison pools aren't too bad. I forgot the strat. How do we go about this? Let's restart. With the poison pool, the paralysis pools don't look too bad, so if we... You know, maybe Yuha would get inflicted once, but he should be able to just get right into the middle afterwards if we kill fast enough. I forgot what the strategy was to clear fast. 1 out of 5 Retsu kind of disappointing. Yeah, the problem is, again, it's the sides, right? It's the sides. You might be better off to bring Retsu, Yachiro. Bring a... I forgot the strategy though, Zan. First, SA3 first. Okay. So yeah, for Yachiro users, if you don't have a max Transcendent and you're struggling to keep a team alive, bring a high NAD DPS character that can do damage, with Captain Killer preferably, obviously. Obviously, you have to bring Captain Killer. Yachiro is your main, and then bring Safui Soifon, Maid Orihime, anyone that can just give you barriers. You need a barrier and boost character in your team. Why the ranged captain enemies that were grouped? Because they wanted you to use Bambiel. We actually got the SP boost. I don't think the weaken got inflicted there. Akon's already dead. You are inflicting status summons, bro? I mean, let's just see how far we can go with this team. Well, we're still doing a lot of damage, so I assume we still get the Akon buff even after he's dead. How much damage does our Sobon do? Decent, man. Let's restart that. Yeah, even with this team, it's going to be, like, quite Risa heavy. Because, we're not doing that much damage, right? We have the 3 times killer effect instead of 5 times, unfortunately. Try Virtue solo? We're trying it. We'll try. But yeah, one thing to keep in mind with this GQ, the new very hard difficulty, is that they're changing the attributes and they're changing the position of the enemies whenever they want to for you to be encouraged to use certain characters. So again, Bambietta's Guild Quest, Range Captain, was actually really good because all the enemies were placed together, but that was only because they wanted you to use Bambietta. Which I don't think is really a bad thing. The grouped in enemies actually helped everyone. Did I just miss my SA1? Say it in some. Restart. Restart. We might be here for a bit, boys. We might be here for a bit. Surely 2 Yacha buffers is better? Not sure about that. First week was Sorry for ranged and hollow. Yeah, it was. I think the reason why I was kind of confused is because I think the first hard difficulty of Guild Quest, it was actually merely a Sparta. Because I remember, like, I remember saying it was annoying because it wasn't that hard, but they started off on, like, the worst week possible. Back then, it was basically have Rukia, 1,000 your blood around 14, or you can't be it. Got the SP boost, and we inflicted the weakening. Unfortunately, there's one person left alive. I feel like starting off with our nurturing is better. This is going terrible, boys. This is going to. I think we have to start with our SA3. We have to kind of remove the status on pause. That helps you are too, right? Or any character that you're using that doesn't have immunity. Oh, Yatsudu only? Oh, I mean, you actually could, you know. You actually could. We need a third Yatsudu now. Alright. Yeah, yeah, 5-5 you should solo. I think we tested that already. I think we know that. I don't think she's getting inflicted with weakening. Oh, this is going bad. It's going bad. Who's better as a main Nad, Yuha or Yama or Chad? As a main Nad? I don't know about main Nad, lads. That sounds a bit brutal. Which shall we talk about? The power one? I would say Yama's better. It depends if you already have a team booster. 3-5 with Yuha and Akon boost cleared? Nice. How fast? That's the question, right? Because this team has potential to get like a 30-40 second run. Oh, main Nat, okay. Yeah. Probably Yama. Let his... How is Yuha inflicting more statisms than us? Sergeant's annoying, you know. Well, you can do the top 10. Yes, we'll have a lot of top 10s at the end of the year. So I've already mentioned that I'm going away to Japan January 13th. So lucky for me, that would have been a mid-month day. But mid-month gets announced a day earlier. So I won't be here. But I still want to continue the daily uploads. So I'll have a lot of top 10s around that time. I'm going to have to pray, like, hopefully I can make 2 videos a day, even while I'm gone. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, expect a lot of top 10s there. Top 10 best soul bombs. Top 10 best characters. Top 10 worst characters of the year. Maybe disappointing? I don't know. That wasn't that good. I think preferably if I... Nah. I want to use my SA3 right away. But the thing is like, it doesn't hit. That was fast. I mean, to be fair, this is kind of a bad run. Ooh. Ooh. What happened there? I came out of nowhere. Alright, we do need a GQ restart button, yeah. That's the thing, right? So, they should just add it, honestly. Honestly, they should just add it. Like, they know at this point people have to... They should know, at least, that people are resetting Guild Quest. So they might as well just incorporate it. Or just give, like, infinite attempts, honestly. Top 10 Drain Duration? Oh, no. Poor Shunsui fans. Oh, man. Like, I've had it rough as an Aaroniero fan. But Shunsui, I feel like it hurts more because it's understandable why Aaroniero hasn't had a new character in a few years because it's Aaroniero, right? But Shunsui? Come on now. It's Shunsui we're talking about, you know? I think using my SA Soul Bomb on the second one is the way to go here. on second boss because we're running out of strong attacks. I've already recorded my end on prediction, by the way. It'll be out on Sunday. Quick TLDW. I don't think it will be because I feel like it's too good to be true, but we're hoping for monetization. We're hoping for monetization. I don't see it being 1,000-year Blood War because I don't know who they could do. I don't know who they could do. I don't see 1,000-year Blood War till end of year. And hopefully not seasonal. If it's Christmas, that's boring. See, I want to try and like hit the Sarzamon in front of us while also hitting the boss, but I don't think we have enough space for it. Yeah, we're doing GQ right now. We're still on our first ticket. But hopefully, maybe this end of month you lads will get saved for Shinsui, right? If it is hypothetically a premium banner, and they're smart, and they want to do hype characters, Karakura-tan is where it's at, maybe a Monster Aizen, they could probably throw in a Shinsui. Because they skipped him, right? Which is like dumb. Why did they skip? Why did they give us a Stark leading net banner and Yamamoto? Like, why Yamamoto? That made no sense, right? That's a perfect banner just to switch Yama with Shinsui. And if Shinsui got that exact same kit and skills, honestly, that's not bad. Because that Yama, the main mid-month one, is one of the best mid-months. He's actually really good. The problem is, he has like no place. But he's actually really good if you actually played with him. He lacks Havoc. But honestly, it doesn't hurt him as much as other characters because he has really good strong attacks. Okay. Okay. I didn't position that well. Oh, man, these swipers are kind of hard. What would you consider the easiest? Very hard. Ooh. That's a tough one, you know. It's obviously not like Quincy stuff. They're not the easiest. Swiper range surprisingly was on the more difficult side. Meteoranka, probably yeah. There's like Meteoranka's a lot of NAD characters. And Kyogei. Kyogei 1-5. Yeah, probably Meteoranka, right? Literally all you need for Meteoranka is Kyogei. 1-5, you beat it by yourself. And that's the only guild quest that can do that by himself at 1-5. To my knowledge. Right? Or Ez not beat it 1-5, but I had to have good links. I shouldn't have used that there. Alright. Downwards. Who is alive, bruv? Who is this? Do we weaken? I think we just did. Probably not enough, though. Oh. Yeah, honestly, that's the problem with this team right now, is that there's too many enemies left alive. Yeah, maybe Ishok and that is not going to do it. It makes sense, though, right? Kind of, potentially. The problem with Yachiru, when we tried to solo with her, is she's a speed character, she has attribute disadvantage, and her stats almost only last like 2 seconds, so you barely get to keep it. With Esnot, he has that SA1 is like, honestly, really good. I don't think enough people praise that SA1. Like, I know a 3,000 length beam is usually better for general content, but that SA1, when you can get all the hits in, which is very easy to do, it does a ridiculous amount of damage. Like, if you remember Riddler's Reddit post about, like, the top 10 most highest damage dealing characters, a lot of characters were higher than you would think. Ooh. Because of that SA1. Oh, this one was going well, you know. We just need you other damage. Nice. Then we Soul Bomb here. Preferably, I wanted to not use the SA3 there. Yuha. There's actually potential here. I think we can get a 40-second run with this team. We basically did that, though. Let's restart that. Because we are going to try a different team, so I kind of want to perfect this run for today. Let's try that again, though. That was basically a 40-second run. We kind of messed up there, too. Who's better, Slide Abirama or Akon? If you're trying to replicate this team, Akon. But in a normal team, Abirama would be good if you have your team booster. Macy can't? Did we try with Macy? Surely she can, right? I'm assuming with Bambi and Macy, it comes down to their size disadvantage. That makes a big difference. I would like to think so. I don't play Legends anymore, but I did see it. Yeah, it's pretty funny. They ended it with a Go Tanks. Bit of lag. I sent that downwards. That wasn't the best thing to do here. Ron's kind of dead, not going to lie. Can you make a video how to spend your soul tickets? Maybe in January. But for the most part, it's just like... The way... If I'm trying to... I don't think it's hard to manage your soul tickets in this game. Honestly. Like... Do your Chronicle Quest in the second half of the month. When it's on 2 times. That's always what you should be doing, right? Second half of the month. That happens every month, by the way. Point events you can probably skip out on for a few days until like the second part of the week comes out when you get the 20% more points. So maybe during that time, go farm IZ, IT, Epic Raids, whatever you want to do. Make sure you max out the Epic Raid shop. Make sure you max out the Extreme Co-op shop. And then just make sure you get 3 million points. If you have 4 bonus characters, that's super easy to do. How do we get up here? Would you completely wasted SA1? Prime Yummy is good for this, yeah. Now, hopefully we can affect the Stars right away. Ah, not enough, not enough. We got it there, actually. Let's restart that. Let's restart that. So 2-5 Retsu, 4-5 Yuha, 5-5 base Akon clears faster. Oh, you switched out Akon for a 2-5 Hime? Unfortunately, I can't do that, though. That team would be more consistent. I think Akon's team has a higher potential chance to get a higher score. I think Endemon has 4-5 remix. My problem with that, personally, is that I'm expecting End of Year to be Ichigo, right? So that's why I don't expect to get Ichigo remix this end of month. I mean, I guess it's possible we get that and still get an Ichigo at the end of the year. But the reason why, again, I'm dead set on Ichigo being end of year is that if we are getting 1000 Year Blood War Season 1, there's no characters other than Ichigo, Yuha, maybe a Yama Drugrim that you can end the year off. That's hype for Season 1. Oh, that was good. Okay. Oh. Nay, there's one enemy, bro. This would have been a really good run, you know. Ooh. Oh, damn. I actually would have kept that run. I don't know how I died there. Man, that was a good run. We just we need to position ourselves better there. Not that many bonus. Yeah, okay, yeah. Fair enough then. But just make sure you get, like, some of the important items, right? You don't have to get every single scroll and Chronicle Quest. Mainly just get... If you're really limited on time and soul tickets, get the SP scrolls, get the attack scrolls, and the focus scrolls. The stamina and defense you can go without, honestly. Like, the only time you do stamina and defense is when you're max transcending someone. You don't need stamina and defense in Guild Quests or in IT, IZ, Epic Raids, you know? Okay, luckily. Just cleared up. Should I have used my summon there? Probably not. Run's not looking that good. Akon is dead. Yuha's paralyzed. Oh. If only Yasu had a complete stats divinity, you know. Is pulling everyone to dupes as a very cheap pay to play worth it? The tough one, you know. Even for Wells, it's a tough one summoning for dupes. Unless it's like your favorite character. And you don't care about anything else. Maybe. Maybe. She has complete stats divinity, but not shed. Not shed. I meant to say shed. I have not done Sankamon yet. We're probably going to stream tomorrow. With Sankamon. Yeah, so if it's worth pulling, it comes down to you, right? If you want to pull for dupes. It depends on what you need. Like, if you can beat every very hard guild quest, and at that point you're just pulling for whatever you want, then maybe. Or this is good. No, why did Sergeant have such good back range on the SA1? Why no more 3,000 bubble steps? Because it's we're finally getting good reruns, I guess, with good characters. They don't want to give us the free steps anymore, you know? Unfortunately. Hi there, my dad. Welcome, Jay. Yeah, this Sergeant, that SA1 was always annoying. As a boss. We have not tried to join NAD characters, no. I heard maybe using Made Hime's better. Just for the crowd control. Or the support. This team was like the best team. Akon Yachiri was like the fastest team for the Nitty Soiper. So that's why we're recreating it for Really Captain. So you can see that, right? With Akon's buff, we one-shot. It's unfortunate that there's one enemy left alive. I'm not actually positioning myself properly. Restart that. Restart that. So we need to make sure when we're using our strong attacks, we're taking out everyone. If only this one had enemies grouped up together, that would be a lot better. Yeah, this isn't a consistent team. It's for a fast clear time. Like, we're trying to go for the fastest clear time possible. At least for me, I feel like this would be better. Because my NAD sites aren't that good. Like, they aren't duped out. So if you're just trying to clear, just use, like, 2 NAD characters. Made Orihime, if anything, just to clear. Alright. Okay, that's good. Oh, that's good. Okay. Okay. We need to get the proc. Oh! No! No! How many? No! I'm taking it. Man! That was a good run. Oh, bro, we wasted like 3 seconds. We wasted like 3 seconds. Oh, that sucked. I'm taking it. I'll try and perfect this run in my own time tomorrow. But damn, I think a 50-second is potential with this team. At least 47 there. We actually got the status proc right at the end. But there was 1 or 2 enemies left alive. That's the unfortunate part with this team, right? You only have Yuha doing the NAD damage, and that means, you know, if you're not killing all the enemies with your strong attacks, you have to wait for a strong attack to come back. So that sucked. That was a really good run. So again, I feel like this team, if you can replicate with a 5-5 Yachuru, is the best team that you can use for a fast as possible clear time. But you have to do quite a few resets, right? If you just want to go 2 NAD characters, that also does the job, which we can test right now, right? So let's take off Akon and put on Manayama. Probably best NAD character after Yuha is probably Yama, but not as the team booster. Because he has fly too, right? I think Yama would be the next best thing. Maybe Arirama. What am I doing here? Almost get to a 1-5 Yachiri, 1-5 Yuha, and 3-5 Arirama. 2 bars left. Yeah, what? Did you run out of time or did you end up dying? Because if you end up dying, it might be better just to try and switch in Soifon or Renji or Maid Orihime or Aizen or Jushiro. Let's try this team. Run out of time. Okay, fair enough then. We're going to try this team. Hopefully the team doesn't die. Right? That's the hope. I would like to think they won't die. With a 5-5 Yachiri. So traits. Let's go with the cheeky Nads. Yeah, I'm probably going to give them the Tatsuki links just in case they do end up dying. Yeah, okay, they have the Tatsuki. Alright, we're chilling. If Yuha dies, it's not actually bad because then he gets to use his boost again. Squishy? Although, because he has Star Barrier too, right? He shouldn't really be that bad. Where he has attack and fire resistance? No wonder why bro's been dying in Brave Hours. I was like, why is my 4-5 Yama dying like this often? That makes sense. Okay. Well, full summon would be that good for him, because he's probably going to lose it. Would I still want to give him full stam if he takes damage? We don't have any barriers on him. I don't need him to be a full stamina. Maybe give him focus. Probably his next best thing. Or damage to weaken. Damage to weaken, yeah. I might go for that then. Because if we do full stam, he's losing it. Alright. So, one sec. Team number 2. It's the same exact team. Yuha, when it decides to load. Yatru's the exact same build. Yuha, exact same build. Nothing's changed here. Now we're throwing on Yamamoto. He is 4-5, but basically 2-5, right? He might be a bit tankier, but, you know, if he dies, it is what it is. Why not more focus? I don't think focus gives more damage, right? It might give more consistent damage. But if we apply the weakening, which is a pretty good chance to do so, we're getting more damage, 20%, right? I doubt the focus is giving us 20% more damage, right? You can go with either or. I don't think it matters that much, right? But Yama's our new character. Golden Chappy Hollow Bait. With 3 non-attack damage soul trades. We're throwing on Tatsuki just for that extra protection in case he does die. Because no one in this team is providing any barriers. 2-5, level 10 attack, level 10 focus. Damage to weaken with attack. Let's go. So this team's actually quite good. Even if they're 1 out of 5. But the problem might be you're dying. So you might want to take out Yuha. For like a team booster. I'm going to stop him here. Okay. Unfortunately, they dragged them out the way. I go here. Let's restart. Let's restart. Alright. Hopefully we get Yama in the middle so he actually does damage while we're weakened. Man, I swallowed that rum. Oh. By the way, lads, has anyone seen the new Bleach music video on Shonen Jump? It was pretty good. Aaroniero was in it. Oh. Here we go. Here we go. A little bit of lag. That's fine. I think we got the paralysis. I think I saw them here, right? Yuha needs to stop. Go into where the status summons are, bro. Okay. You are surprised them like holding up well, you know. This is a bad run. But you are holding up surprisingly well because of the fact that he keeps getting paralyzed. So we'll stop there. We'll pause it for there. 30-second run. We'll take it for now, but let's reset. I think we can get a tad bit faster. A tad bit faster with that. Soripa sticker is better than Masanga if you have both Soripa and Captain Killer, yeah. Always go with the stickers. Masanga's really Masanga's not worth using anymore. They honestly aren't. Because, I mean, unless you're using... Someone's car's going off in the back. Are there any Captain Killers that you use as main SP characters that don't have Soripa sticker? That don't have Soripa Killer? Because right now I'm thinking, I guess Bambi? Did we use... I think we used Masanga and Bambi. I think Bambi's like the only Masanga user. Because Nad characters use attack, right? Use Hollow Bait, right? Most of like the good Captain Nukers or killers have also Soripa. You know, Aizen, for example. So It's rare for you to ever use Masanga. The problem with Quincy is that you also go against humans. So, like, you're not always having the killer effect, right? Or we just actually get... Oh, we got hit. Great. We killed fast enough there where Yama actually used his debuff on the second boss, which is pretty good. Yeah, for Sober and Squad Zero guild quests and Human and Quincy. Actually, yeah, for Quincy, never mind. For Quincy, you go against Stamrers, so everyone's a Quincy. Yeah. So Quincy, yeah, Quincy killers you would use Masangas too. But for Squad Zero and Human, you won't probably want to. So I guess it's really only Bambi and Quincy killers that want to use Masangas. And boys, we're a week away from potentially getting not a week away. We are a week away actually from getting potential accessory news for the dev comments, hopefully. Please. It's been like 6 months. Let them finish up. Whenever they want to, there we go. I swear, you are just purposely walking into all those stars elements. Okay. Having this downtime isn't too bad, because now strong attacks are back. I kind of aimed it to the left so you gets that extra free space. Be careful with Retu, by the way. She's actually quite the difficult boss, because her SA3 is a shockwave attack, so that absolutely nukes you if you don't prepare for it. Let's restart that. That's 23 seconds. I think we can... If we get a sub 30, we'll take it. So we should have taken that last run, to be honest. Are you going to skip the battle tomorrow? Yes. I have a 5-5 Yachiru. I do not need dupes of Chojuro, and I would love for a dupe of Yama, but I'm going to just hope to get him in the 3,000 year Blood War single that we potentially get at the end of the year, if we get one. Maybe just use a Mind Source whenever we get one. I don't want to use a Rainbow on him right now. Although he is kind of worth it. But at the same time, I have like 100,000 trans points, so I don't want to get anyone 5-5 for the time being. But I will be summoning my third account. My third account actually hasn't pulled on this banner because it started with Kilgay. So I will be doing some summons tomorrow. How much though? I don't know. Probably till I get one Yachiru. Because that account is kind of in like hibernation until we start to get Season 2 characters. And that character's doing quite decent staying alive, you know. One enemy. Kind of funny that we're doing damage on that Nad still. Oh no, those enemies don't have they don't have defense. That's oh, and the debuff. Okay, let's restart that. You selling your house if we get a Monster Aizen? Nah, I'm ready for it, bro. I got 9k orbs. I got 9k orbs. I'll admit it depends. We'll see. It depends. Hypothetically, if end of month is Monster Aizen, I will have to evaluate how good they are before I decide to summon. If they're worth it, I'm summoning. But at the very least, I'll do summons on Aizen's individual. If we do get that. But if one of them is like a super Linkso farmer for technique, I might have to pull on all 3 of my accounts. Do you think 3.8k orbs is enough for Unohana? Hopefully. You never know nowadays, you know? You could get unlucky. Okay, you are getting there, bro. Yama's doing all the work. Okay, Yama died. That's not that bad. Probably should have used my SA3 there, you know. Where's the boss? Okay. Let's restart that. We have got a faster play time. I just want to try and get like a sub 30 with this team. Or 30 seconds left. Anyone gets announced on Monday. Cyber Monday is when it gets announced. So just a few more days. This upcoming Monday. If you pay attention to my YouTube videos, whenever I make a prediction video is when End of Month gets announced, like the day after. Oi, that's a Game of Substring right there. If you all heard that, we just had an Aaroniero rare title screen. Which technically isn't even that rare. Because Aaroniero has 2 voice actors. There's 2 Aaroniero voice screens. The squeaky one and the deep one. Yuha, Chojo, and Rez Kenny. I don't know about that. Who is left alive, bro? Come on. Let's sob him here. Let me move my mouse out the way. Okay, decent. It would be better for us to summon the third boss, but our strong attacks are usually back in time for that. To be fair, staying in the corner is not the worst idea. Okay. Can we apply weakening? We'll take this run. Small strong attack. Basically 30 seconds. So a team like this, 1 out of 5, might be able to beat it. The problem you might find is keeping your team alive. But to be fair, we kept UR alive. So like that wasn't too bad. And UR's 1-5. Is Chojo still a good lead? Oh, that Chojo? Oh. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Alright. Bonus abilities, there's always attack and focus. If you're 1-5, attack and focus. With Yama, probably should have went attack focus too, but we just did damage to weaken. I don't know if that was the best idea to do, but for your sides, it's always attack and focus. Yama is 4-5. Basically, in terms of damage output, it's 2-5. But the extra stamina might have helped here. Might help them stay alive. But that's why you want to give them the Tatsuki links, so they can have that extra last ditch while also having Nads. And I also realized we gave Yuha Nads. You might want to give him recharge. I don't know, though. It worked, though. It worked. So I'm not really going to complain. Next up, right? He's 4-5. There's no way this works, right? Let's try Aizen. Let's try Aizen. Because I want to see if that team works. That's something you could potentially try, right? Let's say you don't have a good lead, but you find your team dying more often. Maybe relying on your 2 sides to do the damage might actually work if Aizen has a lead. Because then you're gonna stack the Vortex. And hopefully keep them alive. And Aizen himself can do some damage, even if little. Because he does have Captain Killer here. But at this point, if you are using a team like this, you are really relying on your Nads to do all the work. Which actually, in this case, Final Boss is power, right? Do I bring... I'm going to let you latch the sides. Do I bring Yama? Or Dodoni? Because Dodoni's 5-5. He's a Gilcrest character, but he doesn't get more damage in Gilcrest. And he's immune to paralysis. Need better sides? Potentially. That's why we're testing it, right? I mean, if you have 5-5 sides, you can definitely do it. My problem is, do I use Yama? Or do I use Dodoni? I actually like Dodoni. I've used him a lot for melee captain. Problem is, though, 4th boss is a speed character. That's not good for us. Let's change Yuha. Or Yama. Let's just try that team. Let's try this team. Let's see how it goes. We'll do focus this time. Swap Yama for a 5-5 Kenny? Yeah, maybe, you know. Let's do Dodoni. Dodoni would be better than Kenny. But at the same time, they both basically maybe the same damage. What Kenny are we talking about, by the way? Because I don't have a 5-5 Kenny. Oh, I have the OG Kenny, yeah. I would like to think I can keep him at full stamina. Bambi as a main? Probably not. Maybe though, innit? Maybe because you do have the strong Soul Bomb. If you have a 5-5, I think it's worth using it because the Vortex does, or SA2 does kind of work as like a mini Vortex. To a certain extent. Would you rather click with Chojuro as a lead or Power Chad as a lead? Probably Chojuro, because you have the paralysis. Even then, both as leads are kind of bad. Let's go with Soul Trait. Recharge. And we'll do those 3 links. Let's put back on you. Could do Torture, to be fair, but I want to get as much recharge as I can. 4 stamp damage to drain. Definitely want to change that. I think we might give him weakened defense. I feel like defense would help us out here more. And then for Yuha, do I do recharge and 4 stamp as well? Because he needs to stack that boost, right? Let's change you. Let's quickly put Dodoni on. Comfort Resurrections? Hopefully next year at the start, but I have no idea how they're going to do that. We are getting to the point where we're about to pass them. We already technically have passed them, but like the Resurrection schedule has been all over the place. We've been going like up and down, backwards and forwards in time. Like again, 1,000 Year Blood was like so far ahead. We're already on to 2020 characters next year. With 1,000 Year Blood War, but like meanwhile, premium characters are stuck in 2019 for like the foreseeable future. For a few months. All right. That gets the most attack. Okay. Let's just go with these 3. And we changed your bonus, did we? Yeah, it was 4 stamina attack, right? Alright. Yuha, again, here's the weird one, because we have to get... Can we keep him at 4 stamina? That's the question. Do we have any recharge and NAD? Like, look at this, man. This is what I mean, bro. How do we not have a single recharge and NAD, bro? Like, this is so bad. Any future NAD character needs to pick up recharge, please. Please. We'll do this then. With him, we'll go with these links. Because our damage isn't that important. It is, but not that by that much. And we just need a sad link, right? Let's go with that. Do you think Falsbird or Unohana is an overall better character? Then who? But I assume yes, because Unohana is the best character in the game right now. I would say so. Do you want me to click on that? Hold on, let me quickly get to Yuha. Aizen. Which one, though? Oh, it clicked on one. Did we get the right one? We did. Alright. Damage to drain. I feel like weakened defense is to play here, because our damage doesn't matter that much. And the Sobom will definitely let us do quite a bit of damage. I think I'll save the Sobom for the 4th or final boss. What do you think about LF Goku and Vegeta? I don't know. I don't get excited about Goku and Vegeta's anymore. I saw they've already done that, though. I don't know. The Gohan was cool, though. What am I clicking on? What would you say is the best character for each attribute? For speed, it's Unohana. For technique, it's Quincy Ichigo. Debatable if it's Bankai Tosha. Depends on what you prefer. I prefer Ichigo. Power? Power's even tough now, too. I would say Ichigo, but you could argue. You could argue Rukia. And some might even argue Yama still, honestly. For mind, White, easily. And then for tech, speed, power, for hearts, probably Kyogei. But then you could argue Bruno too. You can go back and forth, right? Alright, so for team number 3, we have no idea if this team can be it, but we're going to try it out. So Aizen, he is a ranged character. He is not getting the 2 times damage output. So he's mainly here just to do some damage because he is a captain killer, but he does have sharpshooter, so he is doing some damage, even if little. He is mainly here to provide the crowd control. One thing you might find out in this skill quest is that there's not really good crowd control characters, right? You have no vortex characters, so we're using Aizen for this reason. This is build. His build and Accessory don't matter that much, but he is max transcended with full stam and weakened defense as a bonus ability. The weakened defense might help out here, right, to do more damage. Yuha is going to be our team booster. Go to Chappy Chappy Hollow Bait with recharge and full stam, so we can still get some normal attack damage. And we're really hoping here the vortex can keep Yuha in the middle so we can do damage, because he is going to get inflicted with paralysis here. So if we find that we get close to beating it, but we lose because we didn't do enough damage because Yuha kept getting paralyzed, then you might want to give this character as bonus abilities attack and paralysis resistance. We didn't do that. We're going with attack and focus in the hopes to keep him in the middle. And then Dodoni is going to be our main DPS character here. Onad with the last ditch link in case he does die. Max Transcendent in terms of damage output, 500 extra attack with the 6-slot 500 extra attack. And also focus, full stam, and attack. Let's get into it. This team, we should be able to keep our team alive, but it really comes down to, can our sides do enough damage? If the answer is no, but you have a max transcended Yuha and a max transcended other nice character, it might be worth the try. So let's see how it does go. Hopefully they can do the damage. Nice. Thus far, no one's taking damage yet. Make sure we focus on the sides. Oh. We're not doing that much damage. So Yuha's lost all his force down. That kind of sucks. And so has Dodoni. Dodoni's got the vortex done. Yeah, I'm on. We're going to summon him here. Because unfortunately, the 4th boss here is a speed character that does not help out Dodoni. We are not beating it, boys. So, we're done doing it. Reset. Maybe reset this. Yeah, maybe we reset to stay at full stamina. I mean, again, I think if you have a 5-5 UI, you can do it. Potentially. Do you think Askin is a good PvP character? Not that much. Not that much anymore. He's good. The thing is, there's not that many speed characters in Brave Battles. So who are you gonna put him against, right? As a team debuffer, he's outclassed by what's his name? Yamamoto. He just does his job better. You have to make sure if you are using Askin, you make sure that if you possibly can, for the debuff to go off after the boost, so you can cancel out their boost. And who you put him against? Just Sajin? Is Sajin the only speed character in Brave Battles right now?
Bleach.
Oh, Oko exists, right? I could have tried him. Oko's not bad in this, actually, because he has, like, the dodge. Oh, Ichibe exists now in Brave Battles, but not that much. Mostly, though, to be fair, like, anyone could deal against things. Just any invincible character. Did we inflict the paralysis? Well, someone got paralyzed and it wasn't us. Or it wasn't the boss. Sergeant got paralyzed. Beautiful. We need to get these lights in the vortex, preferably. Push them back with the Nat Ring. SA3 just to clear some mobs. Yeah, the good thing with this team, too, is that we do have 3 vortex characters. I don't think we're beating it with this team. But you can get to the 5th boss, though. I mean, it's an option, right? If your idea is to get to the 5th boss, because that gets you the 30 orbs for this phase, Ideally, every GQ you do want to try and just get to the final boss on very hard. Because at that point, you're only missing out 10 orbs a week. Or 20 a phase. We'll take that run. Really only try that team if you have 255 characters as sides. But again, if your goal is to get to the final boss, it's an option. It's an option. I don't think it's the best team, though. Don't think it's the best team. Asking doesn't have invisibility now. That was before his time, like 6 months. Try Dragon Ball Legends? I played it. I don't like it anymore. I kind of quit back during the 2nd anniversary. I realized I was spending too much money in the game. And like, as a content creator for BBS, I can't be spending more money on Legends than BBS, you know? So I just quit. Plus, it got like, eh. I'm not a big fan of PvP games, honestly. Alright, so for our final ticket. What do we do here? What do we do? Also, my bias aside, right? I mained female characters in Dragon Ball Legends, and they weren't releasing female characters, so I lost interest. As a female lead team, I was stuck using the same character where every other team just kept getting LFs and Ultras, and females were getting nothing. And then when they did female characters, they weren't even good in female teams, so I just gave up. 8th anniversary top 5? I'd say no. Probably not. The thing with 8th anniversary, Ichigo, he's a different character. To me, again, I've said it before, I value Ichigo's survivability, his auto capabilities, and that's why I think he's one of the best characters in the game. But he's the only character that does that. He's a different character compared to any other character, right? Was there for the fan service? Kind of. No, it was fun. Listen, if you watch Super, Ribrianne, no one likes Ribrianne, but you know how fun it was? Destroying people with Ribrianne. Ribrianne was OP at the time when she came out. It was so sick using her. Kefla, Kero Caulifla, the Bulma and stuff. Bro, the team was fun. The team was fun, but then they just stopped getting characters, so I just gave up. I kind of came back for Androids, or Android 21. I made sure to get every Android 21 when they got a new one. But then again, they were all just Android teams, so like, yeah. I'm not trying to rock Androids. I'm trying to rock females. Misaki got a 5-5? Yes. So what's the final team, boys? Today was just basically max instead of Unohanate. Maybe tomorrow I'll try 1-5 teams. Just solo with Yatri, is that what we're doing? I can't remember how good the 1-5 Yatri was. Did we try solo 5-5? I think we did. I saw you be a 5-5. That's a given, right? This one might be a bit struggle though, because again, it's captain damage times 3, not times 5. Is it worth to grind the top droplet times 2? No. I mean, if you're desperate for droplets, to go for it. Should you use Sunsun or Tech Oko? If it's about the sides, as a side, Oko. As a main, Sunsun. But if you're already rocking Yatri, it's better just to go 2-9 characters. I don't have a Discord anymore now. I have a Discord account, but not channel. Or server. So 1k solo? I don't think at 1-5, yeah. With Akron, it'll work. Someone tried it with Akron. We know she can do it with Akron. But I don't count as solo, right? Technically, it does, but you know. What was the focus slot a thing back then, though? Could we give her focus back then? I don't think we did. White over Afani? Traditionally, yeah. Again, Afani, Ichigo's a weird one, right? He's more of an auto character. So, like, he's not a traditionally good character because he's slow. He's a slow character. He clears safe. Like, he's the safest character in the game to use because you always have full stamina. The Vortex is crazy. And he has a lot of usability. You can use him in the ranged and melee, no affiliation guild quests, the ranged and melee holo guild quests too. So he has a lot of usability. So I do consider him one of the better characters in the game, but he's kind of like a weird one, you know? We tried 1-5, but did we try with the focus slot? With the focus bonus ability. Let me go back and check. I don't know if I want to actually. That's kind of far away. When was Captain? Or sorry, it was 2 weeks ago, so it would have been a thing. Right? 13 days ago. When did we get the new update? Two weeks ago, yeah. So it would have been out. So I think 1.5 can't be it. I think it was a thing, because the new bonus abilities dropped November 8th. Melee Soripa was out November 9th, so it was just the day after. So I think we did do it. 2.5 should work. Let's try 2.5 then. Let's try 2.5. I mean, if 2.5 clears like significantly faster, then maybe 1.5 is possible. But again, this week's probably not the best week to try on because what do you call it? Because it's 3 times damage output, not 5. I did it with Akon and Focus 1.5. Yeah, but that's not solo, right? Technically it is, but it's not solo, you know? Yeah, we removed the SP. Because that's, you know, we only want 500 SP. Did I remove Focus too? We only want Focus and SP. I can't remove the 6 slot, right? So I have to keep the 6 slot. Yeah, so... Alright, so for our final team, we're trying out a 2 out of 5 Yashru. Technically 5/5 in terms of sub-on damage. I think we tried 1/5 before, but it didn't work, so we'll see if we can do it 2/5. So as you can see, she only has level 10 attack. Sorry, only level 10 focus, level 10 SP from the 6 slot. The stamina and defense literally don't matter. We're going with full stam and also SP. And then we have basically just the standard build that you usually go with, right? Links are worked on, so keep that in mind. If you try and replicate this team or this character, you might see different results. We have to compensate somehow. Someone did it with 1.5 actually, without Akron. Maybe we have to get lucky. I don't want to test it in this week because it's 3 times damage output instead of 5. Get weakened. Why is bro not getting weakened? There we do. So again, Yachi's not the best for solo when compared to other characters because she's a speed character, right? Like, there's going to come a time, I think it's the next boss, where we get significantly less damage. So we're going to nuke here. Someone like Esnot and Kyogei, they don't have to worry about status disadvantage. At the same time, the weakening only lasts like 2 seconds. So we really have to take advantage of the weakening when we proc it. Like now, weakening's procs. We did a bit of damage there. I think we'll be in it at 2.5. Because lucky for us, the final boss is a power character. So 4 seconds left. I don't know if that's beatable 1.5. At least for the Captain Week. I'll try again when the Soripa comes around. But for Captain, it's a bit more difficult because you're doing less damage. It's only 3 times damage instead of 5 times. But we are beating it 2.5. So there you go. She can beat it 2.5. If you have the guaranteed focus, you can beat it. And with that, boys, I think we are done for the day when it comes to guild quests. Or I'm lying because I think we're going to hop onto the altar count. Let's do a quick few runs on the altar count. Before we do like an hour of IT or something. Alright, let me sort out the email. BBS Trump. Bicycles. Log in. So happy I'm not getting any of the, what do you call it? I mean, I guess we could try a 1.5 Unohana on my old account. But my links ain't as good. So maybe the links help a lot. 4, 5, 7. Let's switch. Also, Ikaku's individual jobs tomorrow. We're doing some summons on that, but only limiting ourselves to 2k. If end of month is an absolute flop, I might go to 10 steps on Ikaku's individual. Just to have him. There, Link. Do you think it'll be interesting if all characters had the same power level? Nah, it wouldn't work like that. Nah. It's a game at the end of the day, right? Like, who's an example? Because, you know, you want to have fun with some characters in it, you know? I do think hype characters that are, like, obviously powerful should be good. You don't want a character that ever gets shafted. But, like, imagine Chojuro coming out. Not Chojuro. I think, imagine Iban coming out and he's, like, terrible. Like, why would you even want him in the game then, you know? If it was power levels. Who's an example? Like Macy, right? Macy's... We have no idea how strong Macy is. She's kind of weak, story-wise. She only had Cinderella. She's a weak character. But she's one of the best characters in the game. And I like that. It's fun. It's always cool when we get, like, a different character that isn't the usual, like, Aizen, Yama, Yachiru, Yuha. Like, just the same broken characters being broken again. But it's a game at the end of the day, right? And sometimes what Caleb like to do is they make unpopular characters, like, OP... or good enough, so you summon for them. Like, Macy is an example of that, right? Macy, yeah, only Cinderella isn't a bad thing, but, you know, there's no Cinderella in our gameplay. But, Macy's an example of a character that no one knows, and that's why they usually make Burn the Witch characters OP, because they have to sell you on the characters. You know, everyone's a Bleach fan. You're going to pull for Ichigo regardless how good or bad he is. But Macy, who's pulling for Macy? Some people will, but most people won't, because they don't know her. So you have to do an extra bit of selling, and that's why they make Burn the Witch characters usually OP. Although I think they got a bit too comfortable with the Halloween banner. And made Halloween Nini Noel not as good. One sec, boys. Just make sure no details get shown. You are, yeah, that's why, again, I'm hoping end of year. Episode 6, Yuha, or episode 7, please. That's the best thing you can do. It'd be so sick. Because I like Almighty Yuha, but I also like episode 7 Yuha, or episode 6, which is technically Lloyd, where the names are. That Quincy swords, and then like bro, in the anime colors, oh man, it's gonna be so sick. If they don't do that for end of year, it's a flop. But they have to, right? What else can you do from season 1 that's end of year worthy? I can't wait to see the artwork, man. It's going to look so beautiful. Alright. Like, quickly just demonstrate what I mean, right? Go to what album? Go to album. Yeah, no, I was just doing something. My problem, and to be fair, it's not too bad nowadays. I was kind of hoping every anime 1000-year Blood character would get, like, unique backgrounds based on the location. Like, these characters have really cool backgrounds. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to be the case. The new anime characters have, like, a unique background, right? Compared to manga. But, like, manga characters, like, this art, it's not bad. It's not bad. I don't like the background anymore. That's a long quote. But yeah, like the new backgrounds and just in general, the new art style for 1000-year Blood War, I think just look really cool. But then again, to be fair, these backgrounds are kind of flat too, but it looks different. But yeah, I'm just, please, maybe if they want to give a unique background for end of year, that'd be cool. Also, what I'm hoping for, because as we know, all albums are kind of like empty voids when they do the albums. I'm hoping for season 2 characters, they all have like the red background. That would be kind of cool. I think they can easily do that. It's literally just a red hue background, right? That'd be really cool though. Like every season 2 character just has like the red background. I'd be down for that. OG Gote, yeah, the OG Gote 13 would be crazy. Would be crazy. But yeah, man, you are it surely. Like, I don't see what end of year can be other than Yuha vs Ichigo. Maybe a Drugrim, maybe a Yama. But like, it's so obvious. I feel like they might throw a curveball. Unless they want to jump to Season 2. I don't know what they could do for Season 2. Like, they'd have to push early Season 2 characters. Because they ain't doing Toshiro vs Sangdu for end of year, you know? Right, so in this case, we're going to use Yachiru for the hard difficulty. Because my Bambi's only 1-5. Yachiru's 5-5. Will it be a free character banner? Yeah, it'll be a free character banner. I mean, thus far, end of month, while we have been getting a bit, unfortunately, a bit more too many two character banners, I don't mind it for mid-month. Honestly, I don't. Again, my reason for that too. My reason for 2 character mid-months is that it's better if it's your favorite character. Because imagine it was Byakuya, Esnot, and someone else. I only wanted Esnot in this banner. So I went to step 10 because it was 50-50, right? Same with Toshiro. I summoned on Toshiro, this banner here, right? Toshiro Momo. I only went to step 10 on this account because it was 50-50 for Toshiro or Momo. Good chance. If there was a third character, it'd be 30-30-30. 33-33-33, right? And free character, in that case, I wouldn't have put. Unless they were also equally good in something that I needed them for, right? So I actually don't mind it when it's 2 character banners for mid-month. Because then it's 50-50 on the guaranteed step. Do you think you all would give Caleb more money than 690 Aizen? Probably not. Probably not. Anniversaries always do the best, right? But I mean, it'll get me spending money, so. Let's do those 3. I think those are 3 best links. Someone like to their Bankai Shrift. That'd be kind of cool. Usually, Caleb do a decent job at incorporating someone's Shrift. Unfortunately, not Kyogei, though. Kyogei didn't have his Shrift in his gameplay. Which, honestly, maybe we'll get a new Kyogei. I honestly thought a Kyogei Shrift is just the trap mechanic SA3. Like, surely that would make sense for Kyogei. When I saw the SA3 trap mechanic get introduced, I was like, okay, Kyogei's eventually getting that. Apparently not, though. Is it lag? It might be YouTube. It's perfect on my end. We saw last time. No, the tracking vortex ain't his gel. That's just, it's one ability. But it's not his jail ability. Obviously, Esnot's fair abilities is weakening and slow, which I think kind of makes sense. Drukim had the, what do you call it? The balance, right? He had the counter attack, which isn't unique to him anymore, but that's what he had. He introduced that. Uryu invented, if you want to call it that, the status element reversal. Gremmy was the second character to have complete status immunity, which was kind of cool. How are some players able to... Yeah, if they're one-shot in Epic Raid, it's mods. Especially this current one. Let's go with those links. And Orihime sets up. She does not care about accessories or links. This looks good enough. Let's get into it. Guess for end of month, I'm hoping... I don't know what to predict, but I'm hoping Monster Aizen. Just some type of hype premium banner. Oh, and it's +6 attack. Yikes. Oh, it's hard difficulty. Yeah, Yachiru can not nuke. Alright. Tokunaga Resurrection soon? Not so much. Not soon yet. Whenever they start doing Country Worlds, expect Tokunaga eventually because he's round 4. So he would be the 4th, Resurrection batch. So we beat it relatively quick there. But apparently we had, like, what, wrong accessories too? That's whatever, though. Alright. What did I have on her? Was it the no affiliation? I don't know how I did that. I think I'm just going to go ahead and beat it on this account. Then we swap over to the... the normal... Back to my main account. That's... Do I have a Super sticker? I do. I just saw by SP. Recharge side. Recharge side. Where is Chad? I think we have Chad. Chad's all the way down here. Which game? What should you play? Farm through story. Get all yours from there. Do your point events when you can. Yes, I think we tried it 2-5 her. We tried a 1-5 run last time, and it didn't work. Because, yeah, we gave her focus here. Let's change you to... Yama. Yama's 5-5 on this account. Another character like round 15 Ishigo? Hopefully. Or, as in, yeah, hopefully one day. Okay, we need more, night characters, right? Good ones of that, too. Have I never used a gun chappy? Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah, they make you a Nad character. That's cringe, man. Allow it, bro. Like, is it so much to ask for just a good SP Yuha? Please? Like, honestly, hot take, I'm gonna say it. If he's a Nad character, it's worse than being a Brave Battle character. I'm gonna say it. Hot take. I don't know. Because at least Brave Battle characters you use. Like Aizen, as good as he is, I don't use him. I don't use him anymore. But guess who I do use? Yuha. Yama. Because I'm kind of forced to use him every day when I'm playing Brave Battles, you know? Do I want to check my bonus abilities? I don't know. I think I'm fine with this shit now. Let's put Yachi back on, though. I'd rather have a third Brave Battle Yuha than a Nad Yuha. Designed for PvE. Unless he is like Afana Ichigo. If he has a Tracking Vortex SA2 with Weakening and Drain and an increased chance to do so, I'm for it. Because then at that point, it's not bad. He's a ranged Nad character with insane healing capabilities. Sure, I'll take it. But only then. If he can't reliably also IT, don't give me a Nad character. I don't want it. Because I'm not manually playing Nad characters. But I wouldn't... I mean, I'd be disappointed. But at the same time, like, I'd be happy for those that like to use Nad characters. I won't use him. So force some attack. We're going to stick Aaroniero on for the time being. Yatsu. PvP years ago? Yeah. We're getting the hope here is that they do the PvP character this end of month. Because then at that point it's like, okay, well, now we can get free SP characters for end of year. But yeah, I mean, if one, and that's the unfortunate part too, man. Because like I want a full bring Ichigo. I really want a good full bring Bankai Ichigo, but damn, if he ends up being PvP, I'd rather it be him than the other two. But At the same time, I'd also prefer just all 3 SP. What am I giving here? Full stam? Okay, SP. Yeah, but we should be getting more Nat cards like Aizen. I agree with that. Yeah, she's done. I think we're good to go. Let me just change UR because I do want to try a UR team after this. We're going to go full slam just because, why not? It's whatever. After farming story, how much can you get orbs? Let me pull up the graph. It is somewhere in core server. Orb guides? Beginner's guides. Okay. So keep in mind. Did he update it? Alright, so I think I'm pulling up like an outdated image, but it's kind of hard to see, but you can potentially make it out. Potentially. And understand there's more orbs to get here. Right? So critical for this. So, yeah, it's kind of hard to see. Is there a more HD image? Let me save the image. Okay. I feel like, nah, it doesn't help. But either way, I'll explain it anyway. So from story mode alone, maxing out all the characters, doing all the quests, it's going to cost you 1,476 soul tickets. But you do get upwards to 9,000 orbs there, right? I think it's a tad bit more now because, again, this was done like 3 years ago, 2 years ago. So I think it is a tad bit more. Then you have your sub-stories. Again, outdated. I'm pretty sure it's up maybe 1,000 or 2 at this point. But you can get upwards to 6,000, potentially more. Chronicle Quest will cost you around 500 soul tickets. That gives you 500 orbs. Then you have the events. Now, understand they removed raid characters, so I think it's 2,000 orbs less now. There's around 2,000 orbs gone from here. But from all the events, you can get upwards to 6,000 orbs, around 4,000 maybe. Senkamon every month gives you 600. Co-op, you can get 600 for the first time playing with new players. Epic raids varies, but it can give 200 to 350, 150 a month. Actually, it's broken down here, actually. So yeah, this gives 4K. So mine is 2,000 or 1,800. I'm not too sure. But yeah, you can get around 4,000 there. Raid characters you can still buy from the shop. It's actually broken down more here. In terms of monthly, you can, buy the monthly orbs. 3,000 from here, from the metal exchange characters. And also Guild Quest does give it a hefty amount of orbs, but you'd have to be a late game player for that. There's around 40,000 orbs that you can farm. And remember, if you farm the point event too, you get a bunch of new characters. And boom, you can get like 20,000 orbs from that. If you like sweat the point event. Sweat it. Alright. Let's jump back into it. Yeah, you can still buy it. But the quest to get orbs, the quest to get the raid characters, you can't do anymore. So you're losing out, I think, 800 orbs there. But I think after the most recent update in April, 2,000 orbs exactly left. So new players can't get those. But it comes at the benefit of saving you hours maxing your characters. So maybe it was worth the 2,000 less orbs. So I'm not even sure I'm going to record this. Maybe we will. Alright, so let's just try this. This is quite like probably like the best team you can rock. Even at 1 out of 5, it might actually be good here. So we have Yachiru. Again, 5-5, same exact build, just recharge and SAD, full stamina SP. We have Yama, this time on my alt account. Free to play, by the way. He's 5-5. We have full stam and also attack. Got the chappy chappy yellow bait. 4 nads. Just the standard stuff. And then now we have Maid Orihime. Will be in this year's post-selection banner. Definitely worth picking up. Always great just to throw in any team for that extra protection, which seems to be a problem in this particular GQ. Alright. End of year Masaki issue? Nah, not for end of year. I see that being a mid-month now, not gonna lie. If they're doing Ez not Byakuya mid-month, they're definitely gonna do a Masaki issue mid-month. I don't see that being an end of month. If White was gonna be with them, it could be end of month. But with White already done as an anniversary, I just don't see it being a mid-month. Not being a mid-month also. So Yama's actually still dying. I guess let's stop him here. Yama died, so it's definitely worth giving a task link to Yama. One enemy's left alive. Alright, first go, we'll take it. So that's probably the safest team that you can bring if you just want to go for an easy clear. I guess we can remove the Transcendence, see how it goes. Just simple team, right? Simple team. And I think with that, boys, I have actually beaten all very hard GQs on my free-to-play account. So that's not too bad. Only one I didn't beat was Range Quinty, but I have Toshiro now. I bought him after the quest left. Alright, let's remove the Transcendence. Do I have a Tatsuki, though? Human melee. I do. But do I have the medals? Let me double check. Yachu and Yama come tomorrow. No. Alright then. I don't know how I'm going to give him last ditch. I think he needs it. That was a level 10 stamina too, though. Actually, that's kind of a yikes that he died so quick. Even with the barriers. Now we're going to change that to focus. Good stuff for Maid Orihime would be any barrier and boost character. Go to your album or your characters and sort by barrier and boost. So New Year's Renji, Safui Soifon. If I was with Aizen, to a less degree because he's ranged, but probably want to use a melee character. What's next? Yachu. Change the force down to focus. Alright. Let's see this thing can beat it. Let's see if this thing can beat it. Potentially. Potentially, right? I know we're only using Yachu, but realistically, she's like the only good main here. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not into we get bad characters. Which is a good additional link for 8th anniversary Ichigo after 15. Full stamina. Always go full stam for your first bonus ability. Alright, so final team for the day. We're going to be using a basically 1 out of 5 Yachu. Same exact build, right? Just recharge, sad, full stamina. She is technically 5/5 in terms of summon damage, but we have removed all her Transcendence. So now she only has 500 SP. As bonus abilities, SP Focus. Yama, same thing with him. Same exact accessories. Can I give him Last Ditch, though? Do we have any Last Ditch links? Yeah, we can go with these two, I think. Let's go with that. We'll rely on the 80%. We'll use the Ichigo link. Same, basically performing like a 1/5 character. Once more, attack and focus is bonus abilities. Orihime is the exact same. And, you know, she doesn't matter. Let's see if we can beat it. How many scrolls do you waste on stream? We don't waste scrolls. If you remove a Transcendence slot, you only have to spend gold. When you re-add it, you're mad if you think I'm removing scrolls. If we have to use them again. But yeah, when you remove a scroll or a level 10 slot and you re-add it back on layer, You only have to spend gold. You don't waste any resources besides gold, which for most people should be an easy source to acquire. Preferably, we want Sergeant stuff to come after us. It's going well, though, I'd like to think. I was going to sub him here. But we have our SA3 ready, so why not? It's not looking too good. Debuff went off, that's actually really good. This might be the one. We might be, ooh, that was really good. We got really lucky there, I think. One enemy left alive. 15 seconds. I think we're actually golden here. But my someone does a tad bit more damage, keep that in mind. It's going down to the last second here. Okay. We beat it. But technically, did my firefight Sober make that much of a difference? I don't think so. I'd like to think it didn't. But I think we had a bit of unlucky streak on the final boss. Because we did a lot of damage on that fourth boss there. But I mean, that's a team you could potentially rock with, right? If you have Yama, if you have Yachi 1-5 with Beta or Hime, it works. It works. And this is my free-to-play account. I don't even have a good, links or anything. Replacing Yama might be something you want to do. I think the debuff did help there. But I think there's plenty of better characters that you can use here as your melee NAD DPS character. As for who? I mean, if you have any character 2-5 with the guaranteed criticals, that might be better. But yeah, I mean, technically that's a 1-5 team. Basically, right? Basically, right? Not too bad then. That's us done, though. That is us done. Let's hop over back to the main account. So yeah, what's his name? I would like to think he was replaceable. The Yamamoto. How long was that? How long did we do GQ that? 2 hours now. I said I didn't want to stream for do GQ for 2 hours, and here we are. Guess we'll spend our soul ticket and then we'll call it a day. Alright. Does Abiram have the highest attack stat? On my account, probably, yeah. Because I think I worked on him. Who has the highest attack stat in total? We can check. Because I'm actually curious. I don't follow... I think it's a resurrectable character, actually. Because they have, like, high stats. Stats don't matter that much anymore. Like, base stats. Because, like, everyone has, like, the same standard. Around the same. So, highest overall average stats are these two. Unless... No, Iba's still number one. He has been number one in total stats, basic stats, for years now. And we're slowly approaching it, We're about to overlap it. That's insane that, why an Ichigo are that high? Not like it matters, to be fair, but that's like the key mind. But yeah, we're slowly approaching it. In terms of highest attack, is Ichibe. Most of you'll see here is resurrectable characters. So in terms of a non-resurrectable character, who's number one? Yamamoto. He has the highest attack stat for a new character. Highest SP. Again, resurrectable characters. Highest SP for a non-resurrectable character is Evan Ichigo at 690. 884. Highest focus. Interestingly enough, it's actually some of the stern rares. 390. Nelio's only one higher. Focus, that's weird. Some characters like insanely high focus. Not like it matters. But yeah. That would be cool if like all Quincy's could have like high focus. Which looks to be the case. 388. 390 on these lot. Highest stamina, obviously Ichibe. Sorry, Iba. Yamado for a new character. And highest defense stat is still Noito at 418. Although Oko came close, 415. Normal characters get around 380, I think. Or 390, yeah. Again, base stats don't matter anymore. That much. Before, When we didn't have like Berserker and Bruiser, stats were important. Not anymore. All right. Yeah, it's a stamina 320 soldier, right? Eba's not good, no. He's terrible. Who's better, Rukia or Macy? I should be talking about Paris or Rukia. I would say Macy. Again, Rukia's usability is hurt a bit because of GQ. Because that SA2 doesn't do damage. Or let's do our daily Path of Friendship. No, I'll do that actually. Never mind. Because I don't like spending tickets on it. Alright, so it's heart only IT, boys. Join up. We'll do some Rukia. Rangiku runs. Rangiku runs. With the new focus bonus ability, I don't think 259 characters are much better than 1.5. Basically, right? I mean, obviously, in a situation where if you can get the character 2.5, might as well go for it. But yeah, it definitely does less than the need for dupes nowadays. Which I think is good, right? That was the main thing with the startup update. It was to help you in the new difficulty of guild quests. And people still go around saying you need max transcendent characters to beat it. You don't. You really don't. But it helps, of course. New Amigai? Probably not. Maybe one day. What's my build? Is it good? Full stam and long stride. Yeah, look good. One more spot, boys. If you could join, you can join. Preferably, I want you to bring a super links or farmer. But it's whatever. We're here to play with you lads in it, so. But when I'm hosting and not streaming, if you join my lobby without a super links to farmer, you're getting kicked. Not my fault, bro. Not my fault, innit? Blai's bringing in Momo. Blai's bringing in Momo. Well, we're protected. We actually kind of need the barriers, not gonna lie, in this GQ. Which we only have like a week left. Thank God. I'm tired of this GQ, man. Not GQ, this IT. I'm tired of it. I keep dying when I'm autoing with Ichigo. It's annoying. Alright, I need hidden enemies, right? Alright. Use the same team 3-5 Unohana, 1-5 Yami, and what? Oh, Yama. Play last second? Nice. That's good to know. Yeah, I think that team was easily replicatable if you had the characters. Especially if you put on tomorrow's banner, right? Both are coming back. Again, myself, I'll be doing around 10 steps tomorrow. Almost, I'll pull until I get Yachiru. Because my third account, I don't plan to like... Obviously, the main plan for my third account is to summon for Super Links or Farmers to help my other two accounts and any guild centered character, right? But I'm in no rush because it's a new account. I'll slowly build it up. And the longer I build it up, the better. Because banners will get better in the future, right? Like, obviously, every 1,000-year bottle banner has, like, bad fillers. But in, like, a year's time, we'll see Esma as filler. Byakuya, Yama, Yuha as fillers, right? Eventually. So I kind of want to wait to pull then on my alt account. My third one. Nice and easy, boys. Rajesh, always first ability. Every time. Literally, no matter what, first bonus ability is always full stam. No matter what character. Unless it's Brave Bows. For me, it's always full stam long stride. Yeah, if it's a PvP unit, then, you know, it's different. Well, the thing with Captain Rukia and... What's her name? Captain Rukia and Daddy Ichigo. Is they didn't get put as fillers because they had to... There was like... We had 3 years. 2 years. A year. Almost 2 years of no 1,000-year blood banners, right? The way characters work as fillers is that when they have enough banners to rerun, they're going to stop rerunning the old ones, right? They didn't have that many 1,000-year blood banners to rerun. To the point that Ichigo and Rukia couldn't be put as fillers. Because they had to rerun it. Because otherwise they'd be stuck rerunning round 15 and 16 every month, which they can't do. So round 14, as for the longest of time, it was the newest 1,000 Year Blood War banner. They had to get put as banner characters, right? Now that we've gotten like 4,000 Year Blood War banners in like the last couple months, you've noticed that round 14 are fillers now. They're not going to get a rerun anymore. They'll be fillers. It's the same with 15 and 16, right? They came out over a year ago. They can be fillers. We just have to get more banners. Because we have every banner reruns after 3 months. Once we get enough banners, Yama, Yuha, Aizen will be fillers. Now, they might be a bit stingy with them. Usually it takes a year. Safu's an example of that, right? You know, you don't see round 1, Don Kanoji, Yamamoto, Jushiro, and Shinsui get banners anymore. They'll just be fillers. It's the same with 1,000 Blood War. Because otherwise, hypothetically, in the future, if they didn't rerun, we'd be getting like 3 reruns every month of 1,000 Year Blood War. So some are eventually going to get put as fillers. The longer you wait to pull on 1,000 Year Blood War, the technically better, because the fillers will get better. But it's like a year away before we start seeing really good fillers. Alright. You cleared a very hard last phase with 1-5 currently. Nice. Nice. Glad to hear it. All around 4. Yeah, they are being stingy with the fillers too. Like always doing round 5 plus. Not even round 5 anymore. It's like round 7 and 8, 9, 10. Around those banners, they keep getting fillers. It's annoying. I don't mind it entirely though. I mean, to me, like at this point, even on my alt account, that doesn't have most of like the early rounds, I could care less what the fillers are. Because to me, it's like, even if I get round 4 Ichigo, which would be new and a good link, don't make that much of a difference. I want the new characters, you know? Like, until they start putting round 16, 15, 17, 18 and stuff as fillers, I don't care about fillers. They're all the same to me. On all 3 of my accounts. Because if I get a round 4 Ichigo, and I don't get the new banner character, it doesn't make me feel any better. You know? Alright, she's in it. From weakened defense to full stam, only have weakened defense if you're using them in epic raids. Which super links or farmers you should be using epic raids. If you have no other option, at least. Is weakening better than the vortex? I'm not sure about that. Alright. Oof. You know, I kind of missed the moment, I'm not gonna lie. Alright. I'm not sure what you meant by that, Yuha. Is weakening better than the vortex? Oh, weakened defense? I don't know. Who plays the weakening? Oh, the Nini. Oh, it needs my someone? There we go. Alright. Not being hosted is terrible, yeah. That's why, bro. Like, whenever I play co-op, I'm never not hosting. I can't play co-op unless I'm hosting. Team party buffs don't stack, no. But if they have it, it depends on the buff, right? Like, if someone buffs only Soripers, strong attack damage by 20%, and then someone buffs every speed character, because it's different, it stacks. It's the same with Ishin. I think it was speed Soripers, 20%, or he might have been captains. I think it was speed captains, 20% strong attack damage, and then what's the other guy's name? The fast guy in squad 0. Tanjiro. He buffed Soripers, so they stack. If they buff different things, they stack. Which technically isn't stacking because it's, you know, it's different ones, right? Just no, surprise like you got an increased chance to play. Oh, did he? Okay. I actually also didn't even know that, I'm not gonna lie. I know we had the increased chance to, though. Throwback, though, to those that remember, if you're playing the game, for almost an entire year, Spirit Society Ichigo had an increased chance to inflict star ailments against technique characters. Could you believe it? Technique characters, bro. It was totally to power characters, and it never worked. But no one knew for like an entire year. Until I think someone posted it on Reddit. I think it was Reddit. And then we made a video. And then Hiken came out and said, yeah, it's technique enemies. So that was funny. So a team of sport Okuras don't give the... No, well, Okura... What 80% damage are you talking about? If Okura is the... If it's the Aranka Resonance, it stacks. Well, it doesn't stack per se, but they all get the buff. Or he gets the buff at least. So if you have 6 Okuras in an epic raid lobby, and they all have the 80% max damage potential from the Aranka Resonance, they don't all get it times 6, you know? It's only for themselves, 80%, 60%, whatever the number is. Yeah, buff him and Akron. Yeah, so unless they buff the different things. If it's well, if you've used Tanjiro or Ichigo, sorry, Ishin, it stacks. Because it's buffing different things, right? Akon's buffing speed characters. Tanjiro is buffing captains or Soripers. And Ishin's buffing captain or Soripers. So it would stack. As long as they're not worded the same, they will work on the same character. Youngster, but yeah, they stack. But technically it's not stacking, right? Because there's different buffs. But yeah, they both work at the same time. As long as it's not the same words, word for word, they work. You need Pierce Iron Skin or weaken defense? If you're going in IT, yeah, but you can't give Pierce Iron Skin. That's only on a certain set of characters. All in for Unohana? Good luck. I know a lot of people are summoning tomorrow. I would still advise to wait a couple of days, though. Wait to see what end of month is, just in case. Do I play Battle Royale type games? Nah. I know Fortnite went back to OG Fortnite, but... I said to my friend, I'm only playing Fortnite when Bleach gets added. If ever. If not, man's not playing Fortnite. Although, speaking of the stacks, though, the boost, I'm surprised, and it's annoying. I understand why they've maybe done it. Aranka Resonance is so annoying because there's not that many good Arankas. Like, I can't count on a single hand how many times I've had the max damage with Mila Rose or Okura. Now, Mila Rose is fortunate enough being a SP, a spot. I'm starting. A pot character in epic raids, but even then, I barely get Mila Rose lobbies. Like, Fort Mila Rose. I'm surprised they haven't done it for Soripers yet. Like, Soriper Resonance. Soul Resonance. Because then it's a lot easier to fulfill, right? Because there's so many times you get into a full lobby of Soripers. Full Tensor lobbies, yeah, exactly. Like, imagine Tensor had Soul Resonance. Soriper Resonance. Maybe this end of the month. Maybe this end of the month. Yeah, when Mila Rose is a bonus too, it works. To have more Mila Rose. And Mila Rose, I like how Mila Rose is designed, because she also does damage to largely dead enemies. So, like, the more Mila Rose you have in a lobby, the better she gets. Because you get the more Aranka resonance. And then every Mila Rose is inflicting lacerate. And then every Mila Rose is doing more damage. So, it's good. That's why I like Mila Rose. What I'm surprised by the way, lads, is how Mila Rose got more damage, more votes than Tensor. How did that work? How did that work? I get that it's Mila Rose in a swimsuit, but it's Tensor. Also, fun little fact, Mila Rose barely got any votes on JP. Alright. I get why she got votes, obviously the swimsuit in it, but I didn't think Mila Rose was like that, you know? I mean, I voted for her. But I also voted for Tensor. Monkey brain, basically, yeah. Yeah, it's potential, right? That's the thing with the votes, too. Someone brought to my attention. Past Aizen got a lot of votes on Instagram. Like, he almost got into the top 6 because of Instagram. He was kind of far off still, to be fair, but... Man, if Past Aizen got into the banner, that would have been, that would have been terrible. I was the only follower about a new unit, technically. Pretty much, yeah. In terms of canon, nah, because Halibo got one recently, too. But Halibo gets seasonals nowadays as well. But yeah, it's basically Aaroniero, unfortunately. The most unfortunate part, too, was the point event with Zomari, Yami, and Okiura. Like, Aaroniero was in the point event part of the story, so he could have been a new character. But nah. Didn't work out, did it? Let me use my sword one. Nice and easy. Yeah, Aizen would have been terrible. Like, absolutely terrible as a character. Like, yeah, you can complain about Ishin. You can complain about Ishin. But, unless you have Ishin 5-5, getting him is not bad. Getting him is not bad. Because if you get him 5-5, you're going to use him in Brave Battles. Unless you avoid Brave Battles for some reason. Unless you have zero energy for it and have like 10,000 tickets, you're in 10th seat. As long as you're playing Brave Battles, getting Ishin dupes is good. Or just getting Ishin is good. And if you're not playing Brave Battles, you should. It's like 2 minutes of your day. You get orbs for ranking high. You get access to the extreme carp. To get more trans points materials. Not trans points, just materials. Pulling off a Jushiro. RIP, bro. Again, I think Sun shouldn't have gotten in, but that's just me. You got 30 out of 5 Ishin? Fair enough. In that case, you can complain. You can complain. I'm the unfortunate one. I actually wanted to get Ishin from that banner, just didn't get him. Oh, let's drag that there. Don't know how that happens. Shout out to that lad. Best Sobom? Definitely 4th Annie Ichigo Mugetter up there. We actually need to do that stream sometime soon, you know. Ranking all the Soboms. We haven't done it in like a few months. Maybe close to a year now. But I would say Byakuya and Esno up there. Definitely top 10 in my opinion. Those Soboms are absolutely beautiful. And I'm very curious to see what the Sobom would be for you and Ichigo if we get them for end of year. Like, I'm not sure what exact scene they could replicate. I know there's a few, and that's why I'm kind of like, which one would they be? Yama, if we do get a Yama, it'll be the Tenchi Kaijin. And I have hope they can replicate the anime. The anime had a lot of effects to it, so if they can do that, it'd be sick. Past Yama is good. His feels short for some reason, even though it's like a normal length soul bomb. That was a waste of NSA3. Is it more important for Links to have better soul traits? Yeah, probably better soul traits than stats. But once you get like a recharge in SAD, recharge in full stamp, definitely worth it eventually investing into them. Once you've invested into your main characters, you have like just excess amounts of materials. Then eventually work on your links. I should be giving hit enemies, but I think we're fine with this right now. I'm doing good, lad. How you doing, bro? It's the same soul bomb. Technically. Who looks better, though? That's the question. Who looks better, Byakuya or Esnot? I would say Esnot. Only because the end pose is better with Esnot. Byakuya's is just walking. The awkward part with Esnot, sorry, the awkward part with Byakuya, if you watch the anime and look at the scenes 1-to-1, right? It's 1-to-1. But Byakuya's end pose is him walking, but in the anime, that's done first. Then he does the Bankai. Esnot's one makes sense. It's in chronological order. He does exactly how he does in the anime, and then he does the end pose. Byakuya's like, he does his Bankai, and then they just jump back to him walking forward to the battle. But I think Esnot looks better. Just because of that end pose. The end pose looks sick. Although I have a slight gripe with Esnot. When they do the POV shot of the Senbon Zakura flying towards you, Esnot's doesn't look like that in the anime. It's more like circle, like it's around the entire screen, instead of like 3 lines. If I can actually show it, hold on. Let me pull up what I mean. Do I have it saved? I do. Here we go. Real quick. So this is the 1-to-1s. Pretty cool stuff. See, look here, right? I mean, I guess they didn't do it 1-to-1 here. It doesn't really matter. They don't have to do it like that. But see, this scene was done first before he actually did the Bankai. BBS doing it better. Anime was a still frame. Oh my god. See here? I mean, I guess it's actually different. But like you can see here, the left side is just like, it's just petals around the entire screen. The right one is like, it's like 3 strikes. 1 sec, boys. Let me start the run. 1 second, 1 second. Alright, I'm back. I think it's just 24. That's how normal anime do it, right? For frame rate. 24 FPS. My nose is running now. Getting the resurrected couch ready. Nice. But like I said, I'm excited to see how they handle the new Ichigo and Yama. Sorry, Yuha, if we do get one. Oh, hold on. Want to start streaming? Any tips? Just start streaming. That's honestly the best way to do it, right? Just stream. Same with like videos too, right? Best way to learn is just to do it. It's just to do it. Like you can get tips, but like just doing it is better. Like if you go back to my videos, right? And even my old streams, I'm completely, like, almost a different person when I first started. That's probably the best tip I can give. Just do it, have fun. I guess be consistent if you want to be a streamer. My stream schedules are terrible. Really bad, to be honest. BBS better? Yeah, I mean, kind of, right? The thing is, though, my nose started to run. BBS has the advantage of, you know, it's an 11-second clip that they spend months on, potentially, right? So it's like you kind of expect BBS to be better. The anime, it's one sequence in many 20-minute episodes. And unless it's like a big moment, unless it's like the biggest moment of the entire episode, it's not going to look that good, right? Or as good. I would say, Yama's Sobon, the upcoming one, if we do get one, and they do Tenchi Kaijin, BBS has their work cut out to make that look better, because that was like the highlight of the entire episode, right? It had to look as good as it can be. They might be able to replicate it, we'll see. And I mentioned it before, I'm also kind of curious to see how they handle Kenny's Sobon when he's cutting the meteor, because he's going to have to use Kid Kenny. Are they going to make a whole model just for like 2 seconds? 2 frames? I don't know. Hopefully. That'd be cool. Squad Zero in BBS? Or in the anime? I mean, to be fair, the anime did get some really good moments with Squad Zero. But we've yet to see Ichibe's biggest attack, right? So I want to see how they animate that. Now we have Esnot. Obviously, my main one is Giselle. I do want Giselle. Other than Giselle, though. Volstanic Esnot. Let's go with that. The next character one is another Esnot. I guess Yuha. Yuha's the next character. I want Yuha from episode 7/6. But like, you're not going to hear me call for characters that I know aren't coming anytime soon, right? Like, this upcoming end of month, or whenever we get our next 1,000-year Blood War banner, I'm not going to call for Giselle, because it just makes no sense. We're not going to get Giselle. We're not getting Season 2 yet. So, whenever I start spouting names, calling them every end of month when I expect to get 1,000-year Blood War, it's going to be something that I expect sometime soon. So, right now, Ichigo, Yama, Yuha. Until they go past them, that's when I'll stop saying their names, or we get them, right? Same when Season 2 starts, you're not gonna hear me say Bankai Senjumaru. I'll be saying Sangdu, Toshiro, Soifon, BG9. When they're done, then I'll start calling for Mask, Renji. When it makes sense, right? That make Rukia Bankai best in the game? I mean, we'll see, right? Hopefully. I mean, they made this current Rukia quite good, besides that SA2. So I have hope. I have hope. Oh, you boys got that. You boys got that, surely. Weaken and free Snooker, I'd be down for that. Do we have that? It's Tosha, right? No, Tosha doesn't have 2 stars. Do we have weakening and freeze on any character? I don't think we do. I'll be down for that. Alright. 35 more tickets, boys. Ichigo Sun is 9 Fanny. I mean, I'd be down for a Kazumi and Ichigo. When the time's right, though, you know? For an anniversary, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. It'd be funny. I'll be down for it. I don't know if I'd be crazy out for it, though, you know? Oh, Pepe? I'm something for Pepe. It depends. Pepe might be a mid-month now, you know? Like, if they done Esnot mid-month, bro. Anyone can get a mid-month now. And Pepe's a mid-month, I'll skip. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'll be down for Pepe. But if it's a mid-month, I'm probably skipping. It depends what he offers, right? Pepe's the character, like Eban, they need to sell the character to me. Like, I would like the character to be in the game. I'll be hyped for it. Like, unironically hyped, but if he's just mid, I'm not pulling. If he's like a super Linksword farmer, that's good, that I need and want, sure, I'll go for it. Like Eban, right? Eban I would not care about if he wasn't the droplet farmer. And Linksword Link. Alright. This run's going quite well. Nad character 9 Fanny? Oh. Probably not, bro. The only Nad character you have for an anniversary was Ichigo. For Hollow, look how that happened. Like, look how long he lasted. He didn't. Bro was dead on arrival. Granted, that's a Naj character for Brave Bowers. It's kind of different, but... Nah, let's not, let's not. Usually, Anniversary Part 1 gives us what we need in terms of attributes, right? Like, if usually we need, like, a certain character, a certain attribute broken. This year, we needed a good power character, mind character. We got exactly that. I pulled for it. If we got a Nat character... I don't know if I pulled for a Nat character. I would, but if I got the other one first, I'd probably stop. Depends who it is, though. Depends who it is. Would you 5-5 all Aaroniero if you got a triple Aaroniero banner? Yeah, probably. I'd try for it. Let me just sub him right now. Alright. Him, Yachu, Akra might be a good team. Potentially, you know. Potentially. Maybe, actually. That might be worth trying. I unfortunately can't try it today. Anyone play GQ about Yachu? We unfortunately couldn't. I mean, we didn't try much. I'll probably try more teams tomorrow. But yeah. It definitely does look to be a bit tough about Yachu. There's just not that many good leads for melee captain. Like, the other good leads would be Daddy Ichigo and Fierce Battle Renji, but like Fierce Battle Renji's technique. You might be able to work with him, he's 5-5. I wouldn't know though. But they gave Kazui the powers, yeah, it'd be funny. But bro, make Kazui the Yuha counter. Yuha and Yama. Just make him Brave Bowers, that'd be funny. Probably gonna be the 4-star character? Imagine. Nah, we don't want that. We don't want that. That was the thing back in the day for those that don't know. Like, there was times where, like, characters would get a 4-star treatment and it'd be kind of annoying. Like, sure, it's nice when you're summoning for a banner. You get the 4-star, it's 35 orbs, yay. One single, but... Like, I know a lot of people are looking forward to Chad Forbring or Jackie, and then they ended up being 4 stars on their first introduction. That's kind of ruins the hype a bit. But they eventually got character later on. Speaking of Star Resonance registration, I didn't realize it, but bro, the game's already a hit. It's got what? It's got like 1.5 million pre-registrations in China. That's insane. I did not know that they had that much. I knew it. It's mainly for now, for the time being, it's being promoted more in the West and China. Not so much in Japan yet. I assume there's most... I think there might be some Japanese fans out there that don't even know the game exists yet. Because they're not doing much in Japan right now. I think they're waiting... I think Shueisha's waiting to see how the reactions are. But it got 1.5 mil pre-registrations in China. That's insane. Like, I checked the first week. Didn't have that much. But then it just shot up over the last couple of months. To bring it there. They are going to bring it to Japan. But yeah, I think they're waiting a bit. Ooh. Image of it? I can pull it up. And I also noticed they, Oh, let me read this one. They updated the pre-registration rewards. Because JP, right now, we're global, right? We have the guaranteed SSR. Soul Stamp. China did not have that. That would have got updated like recently. Do I have the link? How do I check history on So there's the China website. Yeah, 1.5 million. That's kind of crazy. Just from China alone. That's insane. So they're getting all these, and then eventually they're going to get... I assume they're going to make it to the SSR. The global one, though. I think we're a whiles off. Link to website. 83, so we're a while away. We're a while away, but I'm sure we'll eventually hit it. So to pre-register, by the way, all you got to do is just put your email here. And second thing, I think not everyone realizes this is not to join the survey. This is to get rewards during the survey. This is not to get into the open beta. This is not to get in the open beta. This is just to get potential rewards during the open beta. The beta is going to be open, so you don't have to do anything to sign up for it. Because you can see here, it says open beta. So I think a lot of people have been misguided that you do this to get into the beta. That's not the case. You'll get in regardless if you do that or not. To my knowledge. It's not for global. I'm sure it will spike up. It was the same for China. It was the same for China. They had like similar numbers for like the first couple of weeks, and then it just shot up over time. Well, the thing with Fighting Path, or any new verse game, prior to this, is that they didn't have a global division. So that's why Soul Resonance is getting a global release, is because it just so happened they started working on the game the second they made their global division, right? So any new game, new verse make, they're going to get global version. And Chris, lad, get this off. You cannot be in a guild called Rangiku OnlyFans and not be rocking Rangiku. Get him off. Get him off. Let's see that. Let's see that Rangiku. Or you got to leave the guild right now. Which Kisuke is the best? Probably Safui. The new one, the Fierce Battle one, or technical one's good, but... There we go. Is she max Transcended? Ooh. Go get that to level 10 focus though, lad. What did I click on here? Oh, the Facebook? Alright. When's the release? 2024. Let him play? Not with her. If he went in a Rangiku guild, we would have let him play. But you know, he was. So yeah, Soul Resonance are releasing in 2024. Not sure at the month though. And do you see the unedited gameplay? Well, there is gameplay out there. I can't guide you to it, but there is gameplay out there. If you look for it, you might be able to find it. Because for those that don't know, there was a pre-alpha. Well, like 500 people, I think, got to play it. But we're not allowed to share images, and we're allowed to talk about it, but we're not allowed to show it. Because it's a super early build in the game. My only hope, honestly, is they change the artwork. The artwork for the characters are kind of mid. It was live 2D, which I thought was cool. But the some of the art was kind of bad. But I know a lot of the art in that game was just placeholders. Because the artwork they've been using to promote the game looks really good. I hope that's the artwork in game. Alright. There was a channel. Oh, did they upload on YouTube? Yeah. Thus far, the only ones that I've seen have our gameplay stuff, it's on Bilibili. And I think some clips on Twitter. That's about it. To be fair, I'm surprised. There's a fight scene as the menu screen. A really hype fight animated. And it looks insane. I'd love to show you, lads, but I can't. I'm surprised that hasn't been leaked. I'm not going to lie. It looks insane, even for the pre-alpha builds. Which obviously will look better when the time comes. You ever get Superpods time soon? Time security time soon? No. Hopefully this end of year, though. That'd be insane. Then you get leads, yeah. Well, I've seen the actual gameplay. Kind of insane, you know, I'm not gonna lie. You play as for Hollow? But yeah, I'm excited for it. I'm excited for it. Hopefully we get more trailers soon, which I think we might. Because the beta is coming out in December, right? The survey kind of implied that it comes out on December 20th. Around that time, 26th, I think is when they give out the rewards. And yeah, as is to James too. I'm excited to be I'm excited for Fullbring stuff, unironically. Like, I know when the game comes out, people are gonna want 1,000 Year Blood War eventually, but like, I want to see Fullbring Ichigo. I want to see Ginjo, man. Like, no other Bleach game besides BBS has gotten to Fullbring. So it's gonna be cool to see Ginjo. Mainly just Ginjo, in my opinion. Naruto X Boruto's trash now. I mean, I didn't play it, so I can't comment on that. Well, gentlemen, the stamina system was kind of limited. I think that's going to be a complaint when the game comes out. It is one of those games where you log in, do your stuff for like 20 minutes, and then log off when you get to the end game point. Obviously, when the game first starts, you'll have a bit of extra stamina to do the stuff, but I think it's going to be quite a casual game too. That you can just log in, do your stuff, log off. You know, at BBS, it's also become quite casual, but there is still that farming aspect where you might have to farm a bit. And that might be a long grind. Kind of like Genshin, yeah. They are kind of going off after the Genshin approach. I have no idea. There's been a lot of like misinformation about the game. I have no idea there can be PvP. There might be because the One Piece game has PvP, but the idea is that you kind of just play the game when you get big updates, story updates. Oh. I'll revive, boys. There we go. I played Genshin, yeah. I didn't stay for long, though. That game, I don't like Genshin anymore. Like, if you start the game over, like, bro, that's way too much. Which, for me, isn't a bad thing. But I could not imagine starting Genshin again. That just sounds so dreadful. So boring, too, to me, at least, because I played through it. I'm not going to lie. I'm not a fan of open world gacha games. Because the way I see a gacha game is a mobile game. And Genshin's not a mobile game. So I can't play that anymore. For a gacha game, I want to log in, do my dailies, spend all my stamina, be done in like 10 minutes on my phone. But like playing Genshin on mobile is kind of... Ugh. It's not good. So Resonance, though, played great on mobile. Played great. The controls were smooth. I could see myself actually playing it on mobile. Took BBS to get one... it took like 2 years, actually, for BBS to get Fazbear, though. But the thing, I think they could have gone it sooner. But yeah, no, it'll probably be around the same. The thing is, we'll know when 1,000 Year Blood War's coming, right? Because we're going to go in story updates. Like, we're not going to get 1,000 Year Blood War until we're done the Fullbring arc. So, whenever we're done the Fullbring arc, that's when you can expect 1,000 Year Blood War. Has frame drops? Yeah, I don't know what they were doing over there. I mean, granted, I have a gaming phone, but the game played great. Like, frame issue aside, you know, that depends on the device you're using. But, like, the actual controls were good. It felt good playing it. Like, I played Genshin on mobile. Terrible. The only time my phone lagged was when I did the Byakuya fight and my battery's low. And the Byakuya fight was kind of hectic, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I've been playing BBS since release. My account officially started, like, a month after the game's release. Because I started a new account. I wasn't actually playing... I didn't play day 1. I think I played, like, day 2 or 3. But I spent, like, the first month re-rolling because it was terrible. No iPhone support? I wouldn't know. Yeah, I know the beta. Maybe the beta's on iPhone, I'm not sure. I would like to think the beta and pre-alpha was just to test the game, get some feedback, but also see how it performs on multiple different devices. It's a lot easier to manage and optimize the game for iPhone because it's one phone, you know? Android has so many different variations in it. So I would like to think that's the main reason why they're just testing for Androids. Because they can probably know the game's going to run fine on iOS. I'm Dan, a lawyer. Check the news right now. Something new come out. Android has more users. That's true, but it also has more different phones, right? Like, there's so many different Android phones, whereas iPhone is literally just like, what, 5 phones? Brian back in the... Who invited Brian? Was it Burden? When you say check the news, what news did we get? I don't think we got anything new. Not this time, right? Surely. Will it be on PS? Not at launch. I think right now it's just PC mobile. At launch. Console? Maybe eventually. Best speed count to be Yatsu. Well, yeah. If you're talking about Unohana's rerun, we know about that. That was like hours ago, right? But I'm hoping the PC launch is on launch, because as a content creator, I'd have to play on an emulator. Like when the beta comes out, I'm have to play on the emulator. I don't want to record on my phone, so I'd have to do I have to record for an emulator. But the PC launch is gonna be crazy if we get that. Shout out to that lad, much love G. Can't see that the username because you have a weird font to it, but appreciate lad. Oh, is that how Dokkan? Oh yeah, Dokkan YouTubers record their phone, right? I mean, I used to do that on BBS, but that's just, it's so awkward. I've been seeing a lot of confirmed info that isn't confirmed. I'm pretty sure I don't think it's officially been confirmed that it's PC on launch. It might have been. Because I know people are saying the console confirmation is confirmed, but it's not. Regret I wouldn't be able to tell you. I have no idea about phones, honestly. A Samsung 23, that's a new phone, surely, right? Should be able to run the game just fine. Well, as long as you're not rocking like a phone from like 7 years ago, you should be fine. I would like to think. Again, that's like the main thing they're pushing, right? Like, they really want to make the game optimized on mobile first before thinking about doing anything else. But they did say to us, like, once they optimize it on mobile, it's so easy to port over to PC. Console's a bit different story, but yeah. For end of month, monetize them, preferably, hopefully. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't do it, but if they want money, monetize an end of month. If it's a seasonal ban, I'll summon if it's worth it, but I'm not gonna be that hype. Again, unless it's a Santayama. Will be on the Play Store? Yeah, it will be. We are not gonna Aaroniero end of month. There's no way. Alright, boys, this is our last run for the day. Last run for the day. Chad's dad and Uryu. We'll be summoning, bro. We will be summoning. Alright, so shout out to Jay, Shendo, and Alex. Last run, boys. I might, if you're playing IT in a couple hours, you might see me there. I might be doing more runs after the stream. Not straight away, though. So, I mean, I don't expect Mugetsu and Vastalords remakes anytime soon. Not till next year. But that would be a hype end of month, I'll say that. After I T20 every character in my books, I'll be playing more arena and more point events. But I'll still be farming IT. Like, I want to get like an excess amount of materials when I can. You know, I never want to be caught low. But I have a lot of rainbows, so like, even if I do T20 everyone, I can probably like chill for like a year before I run out. But yeah, I'll be playing more arena and point events. Which is good, means more summon videos, right? Because I don't farm much point events. I just get to the 3 mil and I stop. Unless I'm feeling lazy and I don't want to farm that day, then I'll spend my tickets on the point event and get more than 3 mil, right? Can we end them on Primitive Spiders? I don't think it could be. I shouldn't, right? Like, we've gotten most of them, and I don't see them doing Aaroniero end of month. But yeah, we showcased the 5-5 kill guy. It was pretty good. Well, I mean, look, if end of month... I think for Caleb's sake, end of month should be hype, right? It's the last new banner before end of year. You know, for Caleb's sake, you want to bait people to spending money, right? Like, why would you purposely release a non-hype banner so people can just save the orbs and not spend money for end of year because they just had an extra month to save? For Caleb's sake, end of month should be like a down to 0 situation. Monster Eisen. Make him OP. Right? If it's a skip, I don't think anyone's going to complain that much because then it just means an extra month to save for post-selection at end of year. But it's the last new banner that will get people to spend orbs. Because I doubt end of month, mid-month December would be anything crazy. Plus, it also, if end of month ends up being like a seasonal banner or just something mids, that just adds more disappointment to mid-month. Like, why would you make that mid-month? Because I mentioned my prediction video, which we'll post in a couple of days. The anticipation and expectations for end of November has never been higher, right? This time last year, we got the triple Okura banner. People want a triple Ichigo banner, a triple Aizen banner. We haven't had Aizen in a year. It's likely to be a premium banner, right? Traditionally, end of November isn't a seasonal. We also just had 1000-Year Blood War, mid-month, first time ever. Esno and Byakuya. You have to follow up that. You have to follow this banner up with some type of hype banner. At the same time, Yatsu returned earlier. Not entirely early, but last year they returned December, right? This time they returned a week earlier. You don't drop a Yatsu rerun, a 1000-Year Blood War mid-month, and then drop a Christmas end of month. Yeah? I mean, again, if it's a skip, that's not bad. More time to save for end of year. If it's hype, then the game will be more hype. People will be excited as someone for a pretty cool looking characters. Hopefully, Monster Eisen. We'll see, though. We'll see. 5-5 kill gate in GQ. I did it by himself. He did like 18 seconds left. But I think that was a bad run because a 1-5 kill gate did the same on my other account. But he clears fast. I think we got like a 30-second left with it. Actually, I'm not sure. I didn't actually try a full team of characters. But anyway, boys. You're hoping for a renewed Dangetchigo buff for Aizen? That would be like dream come true. But it's too good to be true, right? Surely. But again, it's also, what do you call it? I expect Ichigo for end of year, so I'm not expecting Ichigo this end of month. Unless they don't want to give us Ichigo for end of year, then that begs the question, what are they going to do? Are they going to do back-to-back months of Ichigo? It's possible. But I feel like it's also the fact that Aizen hasn't had a character in a year. So I'm expecting an Aizen or Grimmjow sometime soon. Maybe for mid-month Christmas banner. I don't know. But like our last Aizen was over a year ago. This mid-month November, I believe. So it's literally been a year since we had Aizen. And then for Grimmjow, it was like February of that month. So we're coming close to 2 years without Grimmjow, I believe. Unless we got one before. No Grimmjow. And then Grimmjow's not getting a 1000-Year Blood War character anytime soon. So they might want to do like a big premium banner, new Grimmjow, new Aizen. Maybe do it for a seasonal banner. Who actually knows? And I'm hoping it is Monster Aizen. And not just the one that transforms into Monster Aizen. We'll see. My arena rank? Overall, I don't play arena that much. I do compared to the average person, but I only have like 200k. I think I'm just out of the top 100s. What's my season lead looking like? Hold on. 2k number 1. I can catch up to that. Player rankings. I think like 130. Rashoot's still number 1. That's crazy. Max and I is coming up. It's going to be a while before someone tops Rashoot, though. Where am I? 300? Ruroka's Toes? That's a crazy guild. Alright, what about global? Are there any Japanese players up there that beat Rashoot? Oh, there are. There's a few, actually. Damn. Damn, they're sweating it then, bro. That's crazy. Damn, Rashoot's 7th now. That's mad. That's actually mad. A lot of damn Japanese players are on it. There's like a few players from like global server. There's a few globals here, but I'm pretty sure they're like all Asia players. All right. People be grinding them. I think he did a 30-second run with a 1-5 kill game, 5-5. I think mine was around the same. I think it was around the same. Depends on the side though. Anyway, boys, actually, I remember I used a 1-5 kill game, a 2-5 Soifon, and a 5-5 Nell. So he might have better sides. I'm not sure though. Anyway, boys, end the stream there. I appreciate everyone coming out to the stream. We streamed for almost 3 hours. I don't know how we went for that long. I wasn't supposed to go that long. But here we are. Right to joining, yeah? We're not playing arena game right now. I'm not playing arena. But we will be streaming tomorrow, maybe. Probably tomorrow, because we need to do Sankamon. Tomorrow's the last day to do Sankamon, so we might do our last 50 stages for Gate to Oblivion. We'll see how that goes. We have to do 3 parts. I'm not too sure, but appreciate everyone coming to the stream. See you later. Sheesh. We do not know what end of month is. We'll find out on Monday. End of month predictions, Monster Eisen. That's not in a prediction. That's just what I want to see.